What's up, everyone? This is Shadow Monk 644, and today the title of this live stream is, gentlemen, what's on your mind? Mental health open panel. So basically, this stream is open panel. I upgraded the StreamYard to 10 people. It's $25 a month, but I do it for everybody. It's for you guys. Nothing in return. I just want to hear what's on your mind. If you don't have anything on your mind, that's cool too. But the stream is open and it's here for everyone. So if you're going through something in life, you want to talk about it, talk about it. If y'all want to have a good laugh, let's have a good laugh. You know what I mean? There is no greater time to be alive than today. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm hearing about OnlyFans, that you can't be showing naked stuff or whatever. And Batman Beyond 645, what's up? Harry Kun, salute to you, brother. What's up, man? M. Rios, what's up, man? John and Holly, what's up? Gerard, what's up? Jeremy Warner, salute to you, brother. What's going on, man? Yeah, man, it's Friday. I just been busy with work, man, and I really wanted to get back to doing these mental health streams just to see what's going on out there, because you never know what a brother is going through. We're all brothers at the end of the day, believe it or not. We may not agree with everything 100%. We may come from different backgrounds or different areas, but at the end of the day, we're all men, and society is against us. They don't give a damn about us. So, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And we just got to keep, going. We got to survive out here. Mental health is very important. The world doesn't care about men's mental health, but, at least we can take the initiative and, put it out there like, hey, mental health is important because society better understand this. Without men, then the society can't run. Just put women in it. It's destined for failure. So, that's why I'm having a stream, man. And again, it's up to y'all if y'all want to come on. And, so here's the link if y'all want to come on in. And I'll try not to make the stream too long. But it's a Friday night. I'm pretty sure that y'all got some things to do. Shit, after this, I'm going to play some Doom on Xbox. So, if y'all want to come on in, here's the link. Yeah, man. So Jack Nickelback, salute to you, brother. Moderator. Yeah, I put some moderators up in here. So, anyone ever got over burnout? Are you talking about the video game, Bob V? Burnout? Because those games were fun, especially Burnout 3 Takedown. So yeah, man, if you guys want to jump on, come on in. You want to talk about video games, you want to talk about mental health, come on in. Harry Kuhn, what's up, man?
What's up? Finally.
I can't hear you at all.
Me? At all? Got my headset.
Harry Kuhn, I cannot hear you at all. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe let me try something else.
I just can't hear you.
Now?
Maybe it's my headphones. Hold on a second. Maybe it's me.
Mine?
Hold on.
Mine are on. Bluetooth.
Oh, man. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Damn.
Let me try something else.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be. Oh, my bad. Sorry about that, everyone. I thought that I was talking. Can you hear me now, brother?
Yeah.
Sorry about that, man. So, it was my Bluetooth, bro. Man, my Bluetooth. So
I thought mine.
Yeah, because I saw you talking, but I was like, wow, I can hear myself. So the truth was, sorry about that, gentlemen, technical difficulty. So I was talking through my laptop because you can do that. So I can hear you now, brother. So what's on your mind, man? Sorry about that. I forgot to go to the hand
Well, first off, good evening. I'm actually over here. It's 2 in the morning, actually.
microphone. 2 in the morning.
Fucking door. Yeah, in German. German here.
Oh, Germany. Oh man, welcome to the stream, brother.
Yeah. Because a few weeks ago, I found the channel. You were talking with the others, with Mectau in the Wind, with Jay, and I thought, man, there are other people who are thinking just like me. And I thought, oh man, and I checked the channels, I checked some videos, and I thought, wow. And I said, I hope I get one day I can talk with one of those guys in the USA, because over here in Germany, yo, it's almost starting just like to be just like a little USA when it comes to relationships.
Yeah, man. I heard Germany's is a different beast over there. I've never been over there personally. But yeah, man, this is an open panel, man. You know, share your experience, and I'm really happy that you came on, brother. It's good to have men coming from all different places in the world, man, because the world is bigger than the United States of America. So go ahead, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
but only for to you guys, it's really more extreme instead of here, and this is so sad. How the women over there overseas is almost different.
Yeah, man, you're right. For me personally, I leave these women alone. I just do me. I just want peace, quiet, man.
Mug mode,
Yeah, for me.
as you said in the past streams with Jay and the others.
Yeah, man. And it's not for everybody. Again, it's all personal choice. Um, for me personally, like from my experience, right? I had sex before. It was great, but over time, the more you have, it's like, it's just basically just 15 or a couple hours of pleasure. Then that's really it. After that, what else is there? So for
Yeah,
me,
you just
man,
want your peace and quiet. You want to do your work, go home, and then live in peace and do your own thing. Maybe go into gym,
yeah,
just like your own hobbies. That's what I'm also doing now exactly. But
yes,
the
sir.
only reason because I am still alive, I can tell you that because as long as the prostitution is still legal here, then I was pretty much black pill. If I but yet now I'm let's just say half monk mode, half purple, just to say in between. I
Hey,
won't fall in despair.
Batman Beyond 615. He's from Germany.
Born and raised in Romania, and then now working in Germany.
That's what's up, man.
Now I live, and then it's pretty much almost a year. I'm living now alone, paying enough money for a 4 room apartment, and still single. And 28 years old.
Yeah, man. Black Wolf, salute to you, brother.
Yo, another one.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing, Shadow Monk? I'm happy I made it. Sorry I'm a little late, but I had to pick up a bunch of tools.
That's what's up, man. Can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I upgraded the stream to 10 people so 10 people can get on. But
Oh, cool. You bought that plan thing
yeah,
on the
$25
Steam
a
Yard.
month. I believe it's worth it. So, I'm doing it for the sake of
Cool.
the brothers, man. So, and then we got a brother
Awesome.
here, Harry Cut. He's from Germany. So it's good to see all men from other parts of the world to come on in here.
All right, how you doing, Eric? And I'm gonna fuck this up, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Guten Tag.
Pretty well.
Hopefully I said that right. I hope I did.
It doesn't bother me.
Well, I always like to learn about different cultures and everything. I try my best to
Hey,
try to
you
blend in
guys
every.
keep talking. I'm gonna try to fix my Bluetooth situation. I don't know what the hell's going on. So you guys keep talking, all right?
All right.
Yeah.
I'll be
Cool.
right back.
So what's good in Germany, my friend? I live in America where the women are fat and loud. Hopefully they're not as fat and loud all over the place.
In the big cities, you could see a part of them. You could see. I live in a rural area, not quite a rural area. It's like a bit between a big city and the rural area. There's like a middle one, like small mountain town.
Oh, that's nice. I live in a rural area too. I'm further up.
It's it's a little bit bigger than a rural town. We have already how many? 4,000
Okay. So
people
it's
in this small town.
okay. So it's like a medium or large sized town without the city stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Exactly.
That's a good place, man. I'm hoping on trying to move out of America soon to somewhere in Europe. I'm not sure because it's gotten so bad over here to where the women are pretty terrible. I mean, I'm not saying the women are perfect anywhere else, but the women here have gotten worse. They're very two-faced, and men here just support every horrible thing they do. So I'm reaching the point where I'm practically just done with America. I've been done with the city for a while because city people they live in a bubble. They live in a bubble,
Oh,
just
sweet.
not even.
Yeah, because I normally English is my third language, and I usually look on YouTube of pretty much all day every day, and I see a lot of stuff what's happening over there. And the court system over there is
Can y'all
terrible,
hear me?
especially here.
I can I can hear
And
you, but
with,
it sounds like kind of scratchy.
Okay. Damn. Can y'all hear me now?
I can.
Someone has static. Is everybody okay?
What is wrong with
Mic
this
check.
thing? Can y'all hear me?
Mic check.
Man, this is getting ridiculous.
Okay, I can hear Shadow Monk, but I hear like static in the background.
Sick of shit.
Hey,
I'm so sorry, gentlemen. Like, this never happened before. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
maybe it's because of me.
No, you're fine, man.
See the government, they're on to us. They don't want men talking bad about women.
Of course they
All
don't.
right.
Yeah, but it also here is now getting to the
Can y'all hear
government
me
over
now?
here is turning to be very
Trying to.
suspicious right now.
Yeah, it's not showing me talking, so.
I can hear you. I can hear you, Shadow Monk. I just don't see your thing moving.
Yeah, I figured that. It was before. It was working before. There we go. There we go.
Okay,
It's there.
Much
that's
better.
way
Much
better.
better.
Way better. I don't know what you did, but yeah, that's way better.
Hey, everyone in the crowd, can y'all hear me now? Because my thing is showing.
Yeah.
Oh, perfectly. We can hear you like perfectly, loud and clear.
Way better.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is great. So yeah, man. So yeah, Black Wolf, I want to do this open panel. If anybody has anything on their mind, mental health, the panel's here.
Okay. In that case,
If you want to
I want to tell
move
everyone.
outside from the US, look where somewhere in other countries where you find jobs with how can I say, where English is needed.
Yeah, that's why I've been looking into agricultural stuff
That's
and
priority number one. Second, language can be learned.
yeah, and that's why I've been looking into more agricultural places because I want to either live in the mountains or the hilltops. It's not that I hate all people or anything. It's just I'm just tired of dealing with the fuckery and the dumbassery of the city people because city people are moving near my house and it's been getting worse and worse. I mean, we already got a Starbucks, so that's kind of the doom signal right there. And the thing about regarding mental health, a lot of them don't understand that a lot of people just like to live quietly, but these people are so loud and they come with their drama and their games, and that's not good for men's emotional health. I know people have anxiety, PTSD, and a host of other things. And oh
What's
shit, what is
that?
that?
What's that background? Hey, Harry Cohn, you got a lot of background,
Oh
brother.
my god, what was that? Like a train or
There was
something?
a there was a sport truck. I'm outside. I'm outside.
Oh, okay, that was a bit of a screeching kind of thing. But back to what I was saying to the men in the comments section. For those of you who don't know me, hey, my name is Black Wolf MGTOW. I have a channel, and you guys can check that out. I'm good friends with Shadow Monk here. Just met Harry Kun, and I love to come by here all the time and help men out because this is what it's all about. I've
Yeah,
had
I
my
checked some of your videos.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I even listened to the other live stream.
Oh, okay, cool, man. I didn't know you were there. I mean, I appreciate that greatly. I mean, 'cause that's what it's all about. I'm not trying to, sell a book or make money. I just want to help men. And for those of you in the comments section, I've had my battle with anxiety, PTSD, and a host of other shit. And I'm telling you, when it's that bad, get out of the city because it'll poison your mind, your body, and your soul. You don't have to be a woodland master or anything, but just get the hell away from those people because they're not good people. And the only thing they want to do is destroy you. If they can't destroy you physically, they'll try to destroy you mentally and everything else. So that was part of my journey. I'm working on making a video explaining what happened to me, but the thing about it is that's what MGTOW is for. We may not have all the answers, but we're doing better than the MRA and a host of other motherfuckers, and that's the thing. That's the whole point of this, and that's why we do what we do. That's why Shadow Monk does what he does. Like we do this not to get some great gain, but we do this because we want to help men not suffer in the same way that we have suffered. Because it's not fun. This whole society, this whole marriage thing, this dating thing. Even if you don't do any of that, it has no respect for you. The government is not your friend. Women will sell you down the river for anything, and there are even dudes that will play emotional warfare with you because all they want to do is just see you suffer. So why contribute to that and why hang around people like that when that's all they have in mind? And this is why I tell men all the time: ghost the system. Don't go over there and fuck fighting the system. Ghost the system. Learn how to hunt. Learn how to fish, and be like Waldo from the books. Some of you that remember that book Waldo. I mean, man, I'm an old motherfucker. I don't know. But Waldo, be like Waldo. Hide in plain sight. Do what you got to do the bare minimum, and do whatever you got to do just to not be noticed. That's what I've been doing whenever I have to deal with city people.
Yep.
Hey, Harry Cohn, you got a lot of background noise, brother.
Yeah, what's going on back there?
Seconds.
Eric, we can hear like there's a lot of background noise in here.
Yeah, and that's why I muted you. I didn't mean to mute you, but I had to because there's a lot of background.
Try relogging. Like log out and log back in.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do.
Because he's
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is Harry Cohn, I'm gonna remove you so you can get your stuff in order.
Yep.
And you're definitely welcome back on. So I'll let you do your thing. Yes, so yeah, I'm gonna let him get his stuff straight. But yeah, Black Wolf, I'm really glad what you said, man. Overall, gentlemen, this society doesn't care about you, man. You need to learn skills. Watch out for these simps, man, because I'm telling y'all, there are a lot of pussy thirsty dudes out there. You gotta be careful. They will kill you over it. And for me personally, I try not to go out to like public venues where it's like a lot of people or it's crowded. Those days are over. I wanted to, but now I see how crazy life is. Because I made predictions, Black Wolf, that I see more guys suicide and more shootings because sexual inflation is so high. A lot of guys want sex. Now, this is me personally. People can make fun of me. I don't give a damn anymore. I'm at a point in my life, I don't really care about going overseas and having sex with women. I really don't. I'd rather just get a sex doll and just call it a day. Because right now, I'm just focusing on trying to retire early, trying to be financially well to where I can retire before my 40s. That's my goal. Not trying to, and again, men can do what they want, but for me, I'm thinking about the long term and being monk mode. My mindset has changed for the past couple of months being monk mode. And one mindset was like, all this shit is not going to matter. It's all going to fade. It doesn't matter how many women I have sex with. It's not going to change.
Exactly. You're learning how to master.
Yeah.
You're learning how to master your own biology. I remember being in a stream and I was telling guys they need to learn how to master their own biology. And I had people laughing at that very statement, even like, rolling their eyes and shit. And it kind of pissed me off a little bit, but I let it go. I mean, they thought I was like, oh, that's some fortune cookie nonsense. Like, no, men need to master their own biology. If they want sex, then fine. But you also don't need to like kill yourself over it. I mean, I saw a guy crying because some chick dumped him. And unfortunately, I mean, I try to tell people this all the time, like the society doesn't care about dudes or whatever. They just were telling him just to get the fuck over it. I went over there. I got a Subway sandwich cracked in half. And I was like, hey, tell me what's up. I mean, I ain't got much to do except go home, but just tell me what's up. I listened to his story. And that's all I do. I just try to help men wherever I can. And unfortunately, there's a lot of brothers out there. I mean, due to many other factors, people just tell them to man up, and I tell them stay away from that community, but stay away from all fucking communities. They don't have our best interests in mind. And by the way, to the person who made the comment about OnlyFans, I call it only whores because that's really what it is. Anybody that pays money on OnlyFans, you might as well pay to masturbate. That is not a place to go. And I even jokingly made an account on that with my VRC chat character, little female character, just to troll motherfuckers. And the stupid part is I gained $5. That's the dumb part about it. There are people on OnlyFans. There's this one thing I saw where some dude was making breakfast and people will watch and pay money to watch another dude eat. That's how, desensitized we are to life when people will pay to watch other people live because they're too chicken shit to live themselves. How crazy is that? And then people will try to live vicariously through every rich person they can find. And this is why it's just separate yourself from it. Hedonism will never bring you joy. It will never bring you happiness. Just get the hell away from it. Find enlightenment and find peace in your own hobbies. You want to learn about pottery? Learn that. You want to learn how to fish or hunt? Learn that. It is never too late to learn new skills. It's not about being the best. It's about putting your effort and prioritizing yourself. And this is what we as men need to do. Men, since the dawn of time, have not prioritized ourselves. And this is why we are in this shitty position. And when you master your biology, you are no longer thinking about this shit when you're working on cars. Not to say that men don't shoot the shit and go, oh, I'd fuck her or whatever. But for the most part, when I work on a car, I'm not thinking about getting laid. When I do pottery, I'm not thinking about getting laid. When I'm hunting, I'm not thinking about all that stuff. That stuff is so secondary and so far away from my mind that I'm concerned on my project and what I have at hand.
Yeah, you're right, man. And I think that was probably a troll, maybe.
They can come in. I don't mind.
I don't mind the trolls. I mean, Batman Beyond 6'5". Yeah, I appreciate all the humor, man. As long as we're all, respectful. No porn. No showing your fucking dick. None of that shit. If you do that shit, you're getting kicked off. Dog, I got a real quick, Black Wolf. When I used on my old channel, right? Motherfuckers. These motherfuckers would come in and they would take someone else's avatar name, and as soon as I add them on, they start showing their dick. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man? I mean, I hate that shit. it's funny, but at the same time, it's like, come on, man. Like, we're trying to have a discussion. Let's all be men here. Why do we got to act like children in all
You know,
seriousness?
but you were on my stream last time you told me that, but I couldn't even keep a straight face. I mean, because I knew it was true. I mean, there are some weird sons of bitches out there. Like, God damn, they'll come on your stuff, and they will do that. Let's thinking, and I'm thinking to myself, it's weird. Somebody's gonna call us rainbows and call MGTOW gay or whatever, and yet they're the ones showing us their crotches. I mean, that's kind of that's weird. That's real weird, you know. But I know it
Yeah.
happens. These
Harry?
people have issues.
Yeah.
Nope.
Harry, welcome to the stream. What the? You just dropped off. Okay. But yeah, man. So Lonely Wolf, shout out to you, brother. Let me get you modded up here, brother. Salute to you. Yeah. So about the whole OnlyFans thing, right? Yeah, man. We knew eventually that it wasn't gonna last, but let's just be honest. You know that these hoes are gonna find loopholes around this shit. You know that.
That's
You
true.
know that they will. Hey,
I'm
Brandon
thinking.
JL, who are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna think of it. If you want
Yeah,
to, you can throw me a spin or two. I don't mind like being a mod or something.
man. What you
That's it.
doing, man?
What the hell is that? I mean,
This guy's man. This is
God,
Black Wolf. I just want to say this. This is why we're not going to go anywhere. This is
but yeah,
why, and you wonder why women don't respect men. What the hell was that?
Bruce Lee, like a fat version of Bruce Lee. I mean, I don't really know.
I
I mean,
don't. I get everyone wants to have fun, but really, because
man,
again, this is a mental health stream. You know what I mean, for everybody, and
I,
it happens. But trolls are part of the game. We all have them.
I think it's a good example just to show you how mocked men's mental health is. I guarantee you, if this was a channel talking about women's mental health, stuff like that would never happen.
Oh yeah, Jack
I will.
Nickelback, salute, brother.
Yo, actual non-troll. What's up?
No, you're good, man. Salute to you, brother. You've
Yeah,
been. I've been seeing your comments, brother. Appreciate you coming on the stream.
yeah,
What's on
appreciate
your
that.
mind, Jack Nickelback, on this Friday evening? What's on your mind?
No, I was just observed. No, I just saw Chill stream was up and I've been listening in. But as far as mental health, uh,
It's anything, man. It's open panel. What's on your mind? You know.
well, okay. I'm trying to think. Well, I guess one thing is like, if you don't mind the controversy, like the Jake Davidson thing, how's that going to affect everybody?
Oh, well, like with the Bill Cosby thing, I tell people just to take it in stride, use it as a learning example because what the mainstream is trying to do is they're trying to hit all men with the same broad brush and get us on the air quote, their standard and try to make it that way. Pretty soon it'll be illegal for a man to even criticize a woman for anything. So women did this to themselves. They used the government against everybody, so they can keep trying to Bill Cosby people or whatever, or John Kaepernick, like or whatever the fuck people. They can keep doing this. You reach a point to where you don't even care anymore. I embrace the fucking hate. People want to call me a misogynist, fine. They want to label me whatever. That's just fine too. I don't even care anymore. I let my content speak for itself. I mean, the funniest thing about it is, Shadow Monk, you get a lot of trolls, and it's quite funny. I get like the opposite. I've had people call me like a fucking supremacist so many goddamn times, even though I've never done anything even remotely in that fucking direction.
Bro, I'd rather be called that than motherfuckers showing their dicks.
Yeah, that's
Like,
pretty extreme.
yeah, like that last troll that you guys saw, I was like, wow, it's just crazy, man. Oh yeah,
Was
Jack
it even
Nickelback.
worth it to do
It,
that?
but here it comes. But this just shows the stupidity, and this is why some men they're not going to make it because they think everything's a fucking joke. Keep thinking it's a fucking joke. Keep thinking it is. You
Well,
won't be
they're the
funny.
ones.
You won't be funny when these fucking elites start controlling every fucking thing, and you're gonna need some fucking technology in your body to buy shit. You won't be laughing then.
Well, they're the ones that are gonna fucking suffer for it. I've been telling people this for years. I mean, if you don't keep your eyes open, you don't pay attention, this is what's gonna happen. It's not about the universities. It's not about the laws. They have made it to where they have socially fucked people so hardcore to the point where I mean, I've had people tell me this. We need to fight the universities for what? We need to change the laws for what? People don't respect the laws. You can't change the opinion of people that don't respect anything. You can't change a culture of entitled people. You can't change a culture that finds male genital mutilation funny. I mean, that's what it is. Anything terrible that happens to a man is funny to everybody. Funny to women, funny to men. Some guy gets his, junk sliced off. Oh, ha 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 ha. Some guy dies. Ha 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 ha. Oh, he's suffering through mental health. Anything. We'll just man up, or they engage in the oppression Olympics with you. Oh, he's not the only one that has anxiety. That kind of shit. And this is why men can't get help. They're scared to even ask for help, and when they do get help, everybody else, the Kantian Empire, and everybody else that joins it are mocking these men. No wonder men don't seek fucking help.
And I
This
gotta be on, yeah. And that's why we do these streams because let's just keep it a buck, right? It's regular help for like mental health. Like they're just gonna tell you coping skills or whatever. Man, this guy made another account.
I
Another
said let him
band.
in. I'm curious what he has to say. I mean, let Bruce Lee in. I'm just curious what he has to say because it's just like we can use it as a text example, man. Do you want to laugh? Do you want to you want to call everybody rainbows? I mean, there's a woman putting you up to this. Did she promise you 2 fingers up your ass? Look, I don't freaking know how it goes. Just let him in. I mean, I'm getting to that age where I love my haters. Like I love these people because they prove my point every day without me saying
I
anything
get
to
what you're
you.
saying, but it's like a distraction. There's other brothers on this panel that that want to have a word, and
True.
there's a lot of guys. And I get what you're saying, Black Wolf. I did put mental health on there, but that guy, that troll, and I'm not going to call him mean names or anything like that. It's just that, you know,
It's not even worth it to bother.
Yeah. Everybody wants their 5 minutes of fame, as they say. I mean, hell, he got his 5 seconds in. And I get what you mean as well. I mean, we have a lot of cool people on the stream, and I think it's very good to talk about mental health for
yeah.
men because it's not talked about enough. I tell people this all the time. I had to tell my friend because he wants to go to therapy, and I said, don't get a female therapist. And I said, why? Women often have an inability to relate to men, and then they engage in competition with whatever they can't relate to. I say, go get them. If you're going to go to therapy, go to a male therapist at the very least, and pray and hope for the best. That was just my general take on it.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, Harry Coon. Go ahead, brother.
No.
Yeah, you're right, Black Wolf, because I've been in mental health before. They gave me coping skills, but knowing the red pill and the black pill, it's just like, I don't think that's really going to work. Oh, just hope that things go all right. Here's the thing. Some things are just not going to change. I just hate when people say, don't worry, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. But at what point, though? Some things is just not going to get better, and that's when reality comes in. And again, with the whole women thing, I made my decision again. I don't want to deal with these women anymore. It's getting out of control. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy. And okay. Hey, bro. Yo, bro. Hey, what do you have to?
And he's gone. Yep.
This guy won't quit, bro. This guy won't quit. You got nothing better to do than troll the stream. And then you want to take Oreo Man's name. You're legendary.
You know, bro, you can go to OnlyFans and make some money doing that. I'm giving them motherfucker advice.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Hey, bro, I'm just letting you know right now. If you come back, I'm banning you, man. Like we don't have time for it. Like, we're trying to have a discussion. I get you want to joke and do that shit. Go do that somewhere else. Because it's so easy for you to do that shit online. Why don't you go in front of men in real life and do that shit and see what happens?
He's gonna get the knockout.
Because he doesn't seem to understand that this shit is no game. Men are taking their lives every day because society has lied to them, and society has given men all these false expectations
For decades.
that we're supposed to follow. For decades, yes, even for fucking centuries. And you want to think it's a joke. And he thinks it's a joke. We lost Renegade. We lost Baraka. How many more men do we have to lose now? And this guy's dancing thinking it's a fucking joke. This is not a joke to me.
Was Renegade one of the OG ones who started this whole shit?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
He was.
Yes.
You know,
and that guy thinks...
okay.
Yes.
Okay,
rest in peace to him.
Cool.
And that guy thinks it's a fucking joke. Well, it's not. Man, these trolls got nothing better to do, man. I'm starting to get pissed the fuck off.
Well, at least their legacy continues on, at least.
True.
Yeah.
There'll always be someone to pick up the mantle. And to the guy doing the belly dance, I mean, tell you what, bro, if you want attention, go to a male prison and do that. I'm sure they'll enjoy it. I mean, I try not to go full on brutal with it. I'm getting older. I try to be nice about things, but it's very fucking hard. And
yeah, I can't be nice anymore with that guy, man, because we're trying to have a discussion, and he just wants to do that shit. Like, bro, grow the fuck up. Like, and this is why the elites are taking over, because not that many fucking men are standing up to this shit. But we got idiots like that in our world running our fucking future. Congratulations, we got guys like that want to do a belly dance that's gonna run our fucking planet. Jesus Christ. Maybe we do need a population. I don't know.
Well, you know, it's all about control and shit. I mean, that's the thing about it. The dumbing down for those in the comment section. Hell, I'm probably the oldest one here, but I'm saying this just for this reason. The dumbing down of society has been going on for well over 30 plus years, and it started with the dumbing down of the education system. Fuck fighting the universities. Fuck fighting the laws. We end up with a degenerate society that doesn't know how to fish, hunt, or any type of skills, but they know how to belly dance. And that's the thing. They don't teach them the actual skills. And this is what we learn, and that's why we're suffering. I remember saying this, and somebody got a little upset with me because I said, you know, what happened, at least in regards to, like, for example, black community, that was like ground zero for feminism. Shit was perfected over there. And once that shit was perfected, boom, then the government was like, oh, we can use this to fuck with everybody else. And then that's how it got its comeuppance. And then you had the suffragettes and all this other shit. And that is the origin of what happened there with the canary in the coal mine. Earlier, sells with the canary in the fucking coal mine. It all started after civil rights. Yeah. Women did not earn the right to vote. They bitched and then got the right to vote. Okay, don't ever think that they went on a battlefield and did that. They didn't. Men went and fought for a country that treated them like third-rate citizens. They earned the right to vote, and women just kind of rode in on the coattails of that. Yeah. And then later it became more about women. And so anytime women become the de facto patriarch of the family, it never turns out well for anybody. It turns into a hyena matriarchy. And for those of you who haven't been hit by the cycle yet or realize this, keep doing the belly dance. You know, it'll come to you eventually. Don't worry. You get fucked eventually.
And also, moderators, if you're out there, or you probably know who you are. If you see any trolls, man, get rid of them, please.
You know, if you want to make me a moderator, I'm okay with that.
You're a moderator already, Black Wolf. Rena, Beta, and Batman Beyond gets no bitches. Ha ha ha, Beta Beyond.
You want to respond to that? Or you want me to? I mean, hell,
you go ahead, man. Go ahead. I mean,
Okay, bro. First off, I'm gonna say you're lucky it's not my stream. Like people never pull this shit on my stream because I have SC and a bunch of heavy hitting motherfuckers there. But I'm gonna try to put this in a way you'll understand because I'm trying to be nice here, but you know, fuck it. Ren Beta #1, Batman Beyond. Batman gets no like let's see, gets no bitches. Ha ha ha. Beta Beyond. Okay, so what makes you an alpha? I mean, are you an alpha because a woman gave you your masculinity? I mean, did your mom peg you enough? Maybe your father didn't beat you enough. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they both didn't beat your ass enough. But you get a lot of women though, bro. So I'm happy for you. They admit that you can be a man in your own regard because you were given to it by women. It's great. You have an honor. You'll always have an honorary vagina with me, bro. I just want you to know that.
You say I get bitches, but what about you, bro? You're commenting on my shit. Since you say I don't get bitches, why don't you go out and get bitches then instead of watching my shit then? It's so funny. It's like, this is why, like, I've accepted this, gentlemen. We're fucked as a planet because we got a lot of stupid motherfuckers out here. And that's why I got to go off grid. Yeah, a lot of these dudes are fucking stupid. Like, you understand that our society is breaking down. It is destroying itself. And you just want to joke and play and call people names. That stuff is played out, man. Like, it doesn't matter how many women you have sex with. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, the world is going down in the tubes right now. They're trying to make you take a jab, and if you don't take it, you can't buy or sell anything, and all we want to do is fucking joke around. This is not a fucking joke. And they're talking about putting people into fucking camps. I hope y'all know this, right? I hope y'all are knowing this, right?
Yeah.
In the CDC, they're talking about housing people in certain places, FEMA camps. So keep taking this shit for a fucking joke if you want.
Not to mention that shit's been known to sterilize motherfuckers and even be used as a tracker. Like, it might be something just to consider when people go on the little insane rant about that. But I'm really happy it's a joke to them. You see, guys like him and Ass Nathaniel, and I know everyone's tired of me talking about the little bastard, but that's what I'm talking about. Everything is a joke to them. And so you can't have a serious conversation about it. Hey, ooh, I get bitches. You know, in the past when I was growing up, PUAs were very low key. They never bragged about it. But we're all a bunch of, lame whatever, and then you spend a Friday night talking shit about dudes. I want you to think about it. Are you really getting as much pussy as you think you are? I mean, you're on a Friday night messing with 4 dicks on a fucking panel. Think about that, bro. Please. And this is me going light on you because if it was my stream, I'd have roasted your ass.
Hey, y'all hear me clear?
Yes, sir. Jack Nickelback, welcome back, brother.
Yeah, sorry I had to switch computers, but that's why I brung up Jake Davidson and all that. It's like, all right, if basically incels are conflated with terrorism, then I'm thinking like at that point, you're not a real...
this motherfucker. Beta Beyond, I got a burner account, ho. Hey, yo, people.
Yeah.
Man, these people are so stupid.
No. Yeah, you got a burner account just like every bitch in the world. Go contact Penny.
Go ahead, Jack Nickelback. I'm so sorry, man. These people are so fucking retarded.
Man,
go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
I'm used to that shit on mystery school, so it's cool. Now, the thing is, basically, if being an incel or being associated with it is associated with terrorism, and people are going to conflate the shit out of it, then basically you're not a full... Basically, you're a criminal if you don't have female validation.
Yep. Gotta get that social credit score up somehow.
Yeah, you don't have to do shit. You just have to not be accepted by a woman, and like, all right, you're automatically under suspicion, or you're automatically a criminal in people's minds.
Yep. I want everybody to check something out. I'm gonna drop a link in the description on how, like, it's a site called New America. Please check that out because this is how they think about red pill, black pill, and incels, and this is what they're trying to label you as. So check that out when you get a chance to. And I'd like to tell everyone I've been working for over 6 years to build up a database of past laws spanning back from as far as the 1900s all the way up to now. And I've been doing this for over 6 years. And I get very irritated when people bring up Rollo fucking Tomasi, Donovan Sharp, and all these other assholes that really don't give a fuck about men, their PUAs and all this other shit. But you'll praise them, right? You see, we are doing in our work, we are doing our due diligence, and the MRA some of them have done great things, but they're getting murked. They're getting fired. They're getting murked. They're having accounts frozen. This is why I'm telling people we don't need fucking leaders. We need people on their A game, individually helping themselves. Because if you do that, help yourself and you'll help everybody else out. But if you don't want to, once again, there's the fucking site. Sorry, I apologize for cutting you off, but I had to throw that out there because these trolls are fucking piss me off. Yeah, take your burner phone, bro, shove it right up your ass, and then cry to your mama.
Man. Yeah, you're right, man. Gentlemen, like, this ain't a joke, man. You better learn to survive. Stock up on food, water. It's going to be a dark winter. I've been telling people at my job or whatever, hey, man, stock up on supplies. Because I do believe, in my opinion, they're going to shut things down again.
Yep.
They're trying to basically crash the economy so they can create their new currency. I'm pretty sure cryptocurrency is going to be the new thing or whatever. I know I invest in it, but the whole point is just prepare. And it's not no time for games, because it's so crazy how you see what's going on, and people just want to be like, oh, nothing's going on, everything's all good, until shit happens. You don't know what the fuck to do because you weren't prepared. So now you're panicking. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know what to do. How can I protect myself? Because you weren't prepared. Because you thought everything was a fucking joke. You want to keep watching bitches playing video games, which I don't understand. I don't know why dudes are wasting their time on the computer watching a bitch playing a video game, even though she sucks at it. Really?
It's probably the same thing as OnlyFans. You get a fake sense of intimacy.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's up, Mars Lowell? How you doing, brother? Let me get you. Yeah, man. It's just like, use your time wisely. Value your time. Value your resources. Conserve your utilities. Manage your money right. Hang around people that that are trying to make you better. But unfortunately, a lot of people, gentlemen, a lot of dudes out here that are young, they want to have all the fun and act a fool. They think everything's a fucking joke, and it's not.
Yeah, they don't realize that until they get fucked. I mean, that's the big thing about it. And for those of you that think you can escape this, let me tell you something really funny about this. You can buy private stocks in prisons. There are private-owned prisons. Be happy knowing the fact that from cradle to the grave, your so-called loving country views you as a dollar symbol. You'll either end up making license plates along with an assortment of other things, making the money, or you'll work a dead-end job that nobody cares about, where that takes an emotional toll on you. Or let's say you make it big. It doesn't matter. They can still freeze your shit. You're still a slave one way or another. Slavery never really ended. It just took another form. That's it. The whole thing about having rights and freedom of speech, that's an illusion. It's a promise. Even the very Constitution is a promise that they won't fuck you, which they're already doing. And the thing about this is people need to look up the Nuremberg thing. This was already established that it was illegal to force people to partake in experimental, we're just going to call it experimental fucking hormone therapy. I mean, that's pretty much what it is, like gene therapy or whatever. But that's the thing. Do not consent to things against your will, or else you will be forced to live like cattle.
Yeah, which is just like, we live in America, right? People keep listening to, for the love of God, stop listening to the mainstream media. Do your own research. This whole thing, whatever, I'm not going to say it because we know how YouTube is. This whole demic thing, it was all planned. It was all planned. Because what you're seeing right now with what's going on is all distraction. They're trying to distract you while they're building up their new system. You see the 5G towers built. They built that shit quietly. Now, people knew they were there, but they were doing it quietly. Those 5G towers are not for only fast internet. It's for tracing people.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why they have them. So while people were getting distracted over bullshit, they were slowly building shit, preparing for the next system so they can track everybody.
Damn.
Boom, they got your ass. They got all of us.
I mean, what's the difference?
Yeah.
People will just give the shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, nobody forces you to put all your information on Facebook. People openly volunteer it, so it's
Exactly. The thing about it is whether you get something experimental or anything, like they would much rather you sign away your rights away, because the moment you do that, you hand wave your rights. Why force you to do something when they can con you, trick you, or just say, hey, this is a great platform, very safe. I've seen people put everything on their Facebook apart from their social, and then they wonder, why does everyone know everything about me? Because you were stupid enough to put everything on Facebook. I got rid of my Facebook many years ago. That and all that stuff. All I have is the fucking YouTube.
Yep.
When I ghost and I'm gone, I tell everybody, when I'm gone, I'm gone. This is the last, that and Odyssey. Well, I'm on Odyssey too, but that's the last fucking platform or set of platforms I'm ever going to be on, because I can't do this forever. And the thing about it is, they want you to give up your information so they can put in a literal thought police. Look at what the fuck they're doing with the fucking drones. Look at what the hell they're doing with the laws and everything, the new policies. They want to put in a literal thought police to where if you even remotely think about doing much of anything, oh well, Black Wolf, you recently called women bitches 20 years ago. Yeah, how do you feel about that? You
So
get blamed for
what?
shit that you said a long time ago. That's the
no,
thing.
it's even deeper than that. Like the way AI is, it can analyze correlations and patterns in ways that you never expected. So even like the little shit, like, oh, I go to work at 7:30 every day. I I'm a security guard and I like to eat string cheese. Like some little ass details like that, and you can be predicted on levels you never knew. Like, okay, he fits these in his profiles. He does this, and this. Okay, so he's gonna get somebody pregnant in a year. Like, you ever heard that story of, I forgot what store it was. I think it was Target, but
The
they were sending this girl stuff about maternity and pregnancy supplies and all that. And her dad came up to the store mad, and turns out the girl was actually pregnant. And the store figured that out just because of what she was searching up and how that correlated with other patterns they already analyzed.
Whoa.
Like yeah, that's an old story, so that's no telling where it's at now.
It's only going to get
yeah.
worse and worse. And the problem that I have with a lot of dudes out here, they still have fucking hope. That's the issue I have. I mean, you can believe what you want to believe, but dudes that are still willing to try to look for a relationship, trying to, cohabitate with a girl. I mean, do what you want, but you're wasting your time. You better focus on your survival, learning skills or whatever. Make sure you have the resources that you need for survival, because these next couple months is going to get crazy. There's going to be a lot of false flags going on. You already see with the whole Afghanistan thing. People don't pay attention to that shit. It's all a distraction. It's all distraction. The whole New York City, someone planted a bomb. That's all a distraction. Do not get yourself fueled in it. Their goal is to get the public confused, not focused on what's going on. I mean, we're focused on what's going on, but the thing is, I'll say this at the end of the day: what's going to happen is going to happen. But the difference between us that know and other people is that we're not going to panic. If we die, we fucking die. It is what it is. But for the public that doesn't know what the fuck is going on, they're going to fucking panic.
And that's the problem. I mean, like, too many people are searching for clout, and I get very angry. I've been on to a lot of streams, ask Nathaniel all these motherfuckers streams, and what they do is they deliberately waste my time and want to play personals with me. They don't care about men. Hell, they don't even care about themselves. One of the most disturbing things I've ever seen was one of these life coach or dating coach, like him and some other bitch, going on a thing telling some guy with mental health issues that he should date more. That'll solve his problem. What the hell? That dude had severe problems.
Yeah, dating while you're wasting your money on the bitch versus you can use that money on ammo. Using that money to get wood or something like that. Use that money to invest to make more money. But no, guys still want to get in their feelings again. So society has conditioned us men, with our parents too. I love my parents. They conditioned us to think emotionally, not logically, not long term. Women don't think long term. We've basically been conditioned to think like females. And you see a lot of these dudes out here, just like that idiot that was showing his belly, like, that's some bullshit that women do. Because remember, women are basically children with big breasts. because they have nothing better to do.
Women don't grow up; they grow old. Women don't grow up; they grow old, and that's the fucking thing with
and
that.
Crazy. They get crazier the older they get.
And then the wall appears.
As far as having men grow up like that, though, like, how much money are you gonna make off somebody if they're logical? There's nothing to exploit.
Yeah, I mean that was the whole reason of getting women out of the house and putting them in charge. I mean, and an emotional man is a man, an overly emotional man is a man that you can't trust. It's one thing to have emotions, but to be fucking irrational, that's a whole new arena, and that's the thing. You know, they make split second choices, and then they try to take this attitude with everybody, and it doesn't go well. I mean, they put women on par with the men. Hell, it's so bad to where outside of Planned Parenthood, they give baby boys soy milk right when they're born to try to make them or keep them from being strong, make them defective girls. And that's what society's been doing physically and emotionally. They want to make men defective girls. The problem with this is if there's no men to do any of the hard stuff, how's that going to work? Women have such a weird fucking envy towards men, and it's always been that since the dawn of time, that half of them wishes our destruction, and the other half wishes us to do shit for them. And so they make this shit go chameleon and make 101 ways to go back.
Dude, go away. Jesus Christ, this motherfucker. I hate that idiot. Go ahead.
Black Wolf, that's the same damn group. That Venn diagram is a circle.
Yeah.
It ain't no half and half. That's just two conflicting desires in the same people.
Sorry about that, gentlemen.
No worries.
Fucking troll again in the back in the studio showing this fucking.
Oh, no worries, man. I mean,
yeah, that's what
no worries, brother. Yeah, I mean that's what I was saying. Like, women have this fucking psychopathy about them to where they think that that's perfectly normal. It's not. What a woman sees in a man, like you ask any woman what they view as a masculine man, that same man will be viewed as a burden and a fucking nuisance to virtually everybody else. And I was reading a really interesting book called The King, the Lover, the Magician, and the Warrior. Very great book. I mean, got the audiobook on YouTube and everything. It describes the transition from boyhood to manhood and the archetypes of man and the different types that exist. I strongly urge anyone to read it. But yeah, I've been using my downtime to read books and exercise and get myself in order because things are going bad, and I've been telling people to ghost. Do not think you're going to take a pen and try to have some battle with the government and these people. You will lose. Only an idiot does that. Let the married men and all these other stupid fuckers do that. They'll end up like MGTOW. We're living damn near 20, 40 years in the future. Just treat it that way. We're time travelers. Might as well.
I mean, there's no point fighting this shit because what do you do to the shit that it's not doing to itself at this point?
Yep.
Everybody's talking about the decline this and the decline that. That's not anything that any specific person is causing exactly. Like, you have all you might say the secret societies and all this sort of people are rushing it, but they couldn't reverse the shit if they wanted to at this point. Like, it's just the nature of the society we have.
You're right, man.
It's built to kill itself.
And people got to, expect. Oh my God, this fucking idiot.
He doesn't quit, huh?
He doesn't quit. He just won't quit.
At least he wants just a little bit of fame.
What did he do now?
He's just waving at me, smiling at me. I'm like, dude.
At least I am here listening and want to learn.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, dude, if you want to the guy waving, if you want to learn, then you can be in the comment section, come up and put something thoughtful into the conversation. But if you don't want to be thoughtful to the conversation, we live in the 21st century. So if you want it up the ass or you want some dick, here's $40. You can go downtown.
And I like doing open panels, but like, it might get to a point to where I don't want to do closed panels with just a few because I want to hear from all you guys. You know what I mean? But we can't control who comes into our feeds or who doesn't. That's why I try to do these open panels. Now, I rather prefer, select, but I like to hear everybody. That's why I'm doing these Friday streams. So all you guys that have an opinion, come on in here. We want to hear from you. But idiots like that, it kind of makes it hard, because it kind of taking me on the point of, I'm tired of these fucking people because we're trying to, do what we got to do.
And they want to play around.
It's just hard, man, because I appreciate all you guys that are here. But, like, shit. I don't know, man. You guys go ahead, man. I'm just, fuck.
Well, hell. Well, I'm a mod now, so I can at least do what I can to keep them fuckers off the stream. By the way, Timbo, no, yeah, he needs to jump on his mental health, but if he doesn't want to do that, he can always show Big Worm his boobs, and then maybe Debo will give him a special sauce. I don't really know. That's just what people want to do. They can have at it.
And Mars Lowell, this is off topic, but did anyone see the video of the black female who's pregnant with one date? It's not off topic, man. We're talking about anything, man. No, I haven't seen the video, but of course It's not surprising. A lot of women think they're entitled to dating guy. Oh, I'm pregnant, want to date, so why aren't you with the father? That's my question.
Yeah, that ain't shit. There's chicks out there who's pregnant and think they're entitled to a husband.
Yeah, I've seen, when I used to go to the club, I've seen pregnant girls all the fucking time. I'm like, in my mind, like, you're pregnant, you're about to fucking bust on the fucking floor. You're about to pop out a child. Like, why the fuck are you here? I'm just thinking, like, why even here?
They don't even care.
They have no damn values. I mean, I lost a good 25 pounds. I mean, my question is, back when I was a fat ass and I was a pregnant man, where was all my accolades? Where bitches should be pulling out chairs for me? Where's all that shit? I need looking for a beta female provider, to take care of my Call of Duty shit. I mean, since women want what, unisex gender neutrality, let's have it. I'm all for that gender equality. Woman slap me on the ass, that to me is an invitation to fuck her. I mean, might as well just shit. The women's sovereignty don't mean anything with these fucking bitches. I mean, they're the whores of Babylon. They're the fucking whores of Rome.
I had girls in high school squeeze my butt.
What?
Oh yeah, I had that done before. They squeezed my butt and I slapped their butt back. They're like, "What you doing?" I was like, "Well, you asked for it, so But yeah, man, gender equality. But again. So yeah, being in the club before, you see pregnant girls there, and shit, you even see fucking 50-year-old moms there. Like, bitch, you are old as fuck. Why the hell are you here?
Oh, shut up, man. They ain't shit. The real thing is when they bring their daughter and granddaughter.
Oh yeah, I remember one time, like I was in the club and
shit,
her the daughter and the mother were there at the club. I was like, what?
Fucking multi-generational thoughtin', man. That's the real shit.
They are, man. I'm like, damn, they want some dick.
See, we had a saying for that shit when I was growing up. She's a brick house. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, and Permo TP, I can't believe we're all laughing at this shit, bro. Like these women are angels. I mean, every time they walk into a fucking store or a club or anything, it's like watching Final Fantasy VIII or something. They all follow each other in a straight line. I call them Dick Brigade, We're ready for Dick
Yo, Black Wolf, you're yo. Hey, we gotta have some fun, gentlemen. We gotta have some fun despite that fucking piece of shit acting fool. But yeah, man. These women, man, they want to get dick down. The mother and the daughter, shit, they want a package. If they can find two motherfuckers to bang them that night, trust me, they will do it. They do not care.
It's a fucking quest for them, man. These bitches have been playing Final Fantasy ever since Final Dick Fantasy ever since they were fucking born. They fall in a straight line and shit.
Yeah, Perno TP. The woman I do not really like the most, the type of women, I mean, modern women in general, they're horrible, but it's those ugly ones with the pink hair and those fucking holes in their ears or whatever that they have. I cannot stand those. And most of those hoes stink. They're fat, pink hair, wear glasses, they've got a tongue ring, tattoos all over. They're just fat and nasty.
Those big earrings, those are with the loopholes.
Yo.
Gauges, I think they're called.
Yeah, gauges, yeah. Yeah,
The gauges.
not saying,
That's it.
you're not saying that dudes that have it are bad, but like your typical feminist bitch is like they're fat, pink, purple hair, tattoos, glasses, and they have that stench. They got that smell. Like, ugh, I don't want to be around this
And
person.
that whole kilos of makeup.
Yeah, they be,
and you know what's really
like all of
sad?
them look like the same basic ass 2077 side character and shit. Just
Yo.
Yeah,
for real.
I think we're all missing the fact that there were video games and board games that were told of the future, man. These women are like hungry hippos. I don't know if anybody remember that movie Jumanji when Mark what
Never
was
saw
his name? Yeah, you remember that movie when Robert Williams ran out of there? That's how I feel every time fat women come to a buffet. Run! It's a stampede. I grab the board and I just fucking run. I already sense it. I sense fat bitches. I mean, they've been playing hungry hippos ever since the day they were born. These women, they don't want to act right. And feminist women, I don't care if you want to cancel my channel. You are the most disgusting, vile, backwards piece of shit anybody has ever laid eyes on. And you should be lucky if a dog even wants to fuck you. Even the dog feels like it got molested, and I have to give a dog a blanket. And the little ugly ass dogs you put in the sweater, just the act of being around you, it can't stand your fucking smell. How does it feel to be the most embarrassing woman on the fucking planet? I mean, hell, even fives in other countries laugh at your bitch ass. It's sick.
I can approve it.
I mean,
Mike,
just-
Mike Smith. I don't know why guys are still going on the dinner date when most other guys are putting in no works to get with her. Facts. I'm like, you're gonna be the guy that's gonna wanna get all dressed to spend your gas to take this bitch out on the date when you know there's motherfuckers. He probably at home wearing his
On the
basketball
side.
shorts. Yeah, you got a motherfucker already. He's about to hit her up, like, yo, come to the crib, and he's free balling. He already got his dick ready to go. Pulls his shorts
bro,
on, like, yo,
hold
let's get
on,
on.
Monk,
He
that
had
ain't shit.
nothing.
Monk, that ain't shit. The dude gonna be eating the leftovers of the meal you bought.
Yo!
That's the real shit.
Yeah,
Yo, that's nasty. Yo.
it's facts though. Facts.
Hey, thanks,
It
bro.
is.
You know, keep your head up like that.
Waste of gas, waste of money, waste of time.
You just, yeah, exactly. You
Not
just
more-
subsidize somebody else's pussy, man. That's crazy.
Just take the car, drive where prostitution is legal, and spend there. It's the same. It's the same. You get what you want. She gets
No,
the
they-
money. You get the pleasure.
They want to
That's-
cuck the right way, though. I mean, that's the thing about PUAs and simps. They want to be a slave the correct way. And so, if they're going to do this, I swear, they remind me of hookers at a fucking airport. You know, they're all dressed to like, for the next guy to come off the airport. I might just go to an airport and do this Sunday. I'm waiting till I'm all old and feeble and shit, and bitches are going to be like, it doesn't even matter whether I'm at an airport or whether they're cheering their famous, some famous celebrity. This is how everyone's going to know it's me. I'm going to have a sign out in the middle of bitches, and it's going to be a big sign saying, fuck them, don't feed them. That's what it is. Don't feed these whores.
Those dudes are not gonna do prostitution because if you go to a prostitute after you tried and just it'll be like a tacit admission that you couldn't make it or just gave up.
I'd rather use a
I mean,
sex doll at these
Cleaner.
times than
mean-
than give it a prostitute. That's just my opinion. That's just me.
Either way though, quitting the rat race of that shit. Like you had to admit to yourself either you weren't hot shit in the first place or you just didn't have what it takes to be selected.
Yeah, and that's
And
the
there's nothing-
thing.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah, there's
nothing
not-
wrong with that if you know the game is goofy. But if you like out here just blue pill, you're like inside you'll be like, okay, I'm not worth it as a male, and people don't want to go through that shit.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned that, Jack Nickelback, because, yeah, I'm 6'4". I had success with some women, but I accept the fact that I'm not that guy that most 8s, 9s, and 10s want, and I'm fine with that. And a lot of guys out there, they don't get it, and they're like scrambling so hard at the club, spending all this money, putting all this work in just to get rejected. I'm like, bro, accept fuck reality. You're not that guy, and just move on. You're wasting your time. Because you're wasting all your time, your money, your energy. You could be using that time to read a book, learn a skill, a trade, invest, other shit. And like, you're losing your fucking hair over this shit. You're stressing out over something that you can't control. These women don't like you. And a lot of these guys, they're still willing to pursue these women that don't give two shits about them. I'm like, bro, these hoes look at you like dog shit that they can step on. If you're an average guy, these 8, 9s, and 10s, I'm telling you, in their mind, you're dog shit. They're the fucking goddess. That's their mindset. We gotta be real.
Man, the 3s and 4s are like that.
Yeah, they're like that too. Because a lot of guys, they're so fucking thirsty, they lower their standards because so it's like it's going down. Everything is trickling down now. The top bitches are near impossible. So those guys like, fuck. So I'll just go for the easy ones. So not even that now. Even they're becoming even hard now. So it's trickling down.
Yeah,
that's what's going on.
Well, if there's one thing we've learned about this, the most misogynistic thing in this universe is a woman's heart. Because if I had to pump all them calories, I'd be calling them a bitch every day too. These fucking 5s and these 4s. I blame the fucking PUAs. I blame the fucking ass Nathaniels of the world. These stupid motherfuckers will go to Brazil and all these other places, glorify 5s, and next thing you know, it's always some post-wall, pre-diabetic bitch going, "Oh, I'm too good for him. He can't handle these jelly rolls." Yeah, you're right. Because I don't eat the jaws of life to try to pry me out from under a fucking steamroller. Put the fork down, get on a goddamn treadmill. It's not that hard to figure out. But no, we have to respect these bitches. My body, my choice. Well, fine. My wallet, my choice. My dick, my choice. And you can go off and have a triple fucking bypass, heart attack, whatever the fuck. This is ridiculous. We need to go back to shaming bitches. That's what needs to happen. We need to go back to shaming them, calling them fat, calling them ugly, calling them every other goddamn name until they stop being a stupid whore. But you know what? It's fine.
Yeah.
Since I've reached the level of enlightenment, I will indulge their stupidity. They are enlightened whores. That's what they are. We're enlightened men. They're enlightened whores.
I'll tell you my theory on it. All right. Before, for however many years, you had like the implicit contract between the genders. Women do this, men do that. Now, because of feminism, women left that side of the agreement, but men psychologically are still on that. So there's this grace period where they get all the benefits without giving anything back, just from fucking momentum. Now, I'm thinking like the incels and the MGTOWs, basically the whole manosphere sort of thing. Even people who think like it but won't say they're part of manosphere, that's the real majority. Now they're starting to engage in that disengagement, like, okay, the contract is void. Why am I still doing this shit? And now they're backing out, kind of like the beautiful ones in the Mice Utopia experiment. And then you're going to see all these effects like delayed over a generation where the men quit and then shit gets bad over a period of time. Like, oh, there's nobody left to maintain civilization because nobody gives a fuck about it.
Exactly. Everybody be living off the government because women killed off all the fucking masculine men, and now it's soy boy fucking central. And it doesn't surprise me at all. Look at these 4 guys in the fucking picture. I mean, what are they, the Power Rangers? Look, they got the blue one over here, the red one over here, the fat one, and then the fucking possible pedo one. What the fuck is this all about? Pink. And that's the fucking thing. Women don't know how to be women anymore. I mean,
So basically what happened, Black Wolf, is that, and this is old, this is like 2 years old,
yeah.
But basically all 4 of these guys married this bitch.
All 4 of them.
Yes. This is, you see,
yeah.
This is where we're at, gentlemen. This is where we're at right here. Over a fat bitch like this. And look at these dudes. They probably haven't even showered in a fucking week. Because you know why? These guys have no options. I'm gonna be honest with you. Look at her. Like, who the hell wants to settle with that? You can tell that bitch has feminists all over it. And look at this dude. You see this guy? His glasses is hanging off his face. You can tell he doesn't have options.
Herbert the pervert.
Nah, that's a winner.
This is what happens when you don't value yourself, gentlemen.
Yeah,
And
you got
and yeah, for him it's over. I gotta be honest with you. Now
now.
I will say this: he could go to the gym, and I'm not saying that to do it for the women, but it's like this. He was so desperate. These guys are so desperate in this photo. They were willing to. All four of them were willing to say, "Hey, we can share her." You know what I mean? We can share her. You know, we can do that. That's cool, bro. We can share her. Look at her.
Now, Shadow Monk, you gotta keep in mind though, those are the winners of the competition. There's
Yeah.
other dudes that no, they're the dudes that beat out all the other people who were competing to be cucks. That's where the game is now. Being a cuck is
Actually,
actually victory.
you know what, Jack Nickelback? You're right, man. All of us on this panel, gentlemen, all of us that are watching, we're the losers
We are the
because
losers.
we're the losers because we didn't settle for this to society. Because y'all right, I do mention how society has their standards. So basically, to society, our standards are too high. Since we want feminine women, we're slave masters. We beat women. Since we're not cucks like this guy, we're not real men. So all these guys, gentlemen, in this photo, all of them are real men. These are the real men that society wants. We're not real men. So based to society, we're the beta cucks. All four of these guys, they're alpha males. See these guys? We should be taking an example after them, honestly. Since society deems these guys as alpha. These guys are alpha. Yeah.
Because they are settled with a woman. Or better said, a goddess.
See, this is what happens when we live in. See, what feminists want is the commie shit where we all live like the goddamn Smurfs, and then like I know I'll be kicked out of a society like that for this one and only reason. Papa Smurf, Smurfette's a fucking whore. I just don't want to be in this shit. That's the fucking thing. We're living like the goddamn Smurfs, and all we have is Smurfette. Smurfette has been bent over and fucked by Gargamel the cat, probably every plant in the fucking forest. But she's the queen. She's the queen of Cleopatra. Nobody wants to
Only
date
they-
Landwell, okay?
But-
You
but-
missed
but
it,
the-
man.
But this just shows, and I gotta be honest with you guys, in all seriousness, gentlemen, the pussy is very powerful, and we cannot deny
It
that.
is.
Pussy is very powerful. It don't matter how ugly the bitch is, because it don't matter if she's the ugliest thing on the planet. She has a pussy, and if it makes the guy feel good, I'm telling you, he's gonna go to it. Whether he's a semi Chad or one of the best looking guys out there, because even Chaz, the good looking dudes,
Come
are
on.
going for chicks like that. I'm just being real.
I don't even think it's that pussy is powerful. I think it's actually the opposite, that men have like a psychological, it's like a built-in, not weakness.
It is powerful. Just you just got to discipline yourself. Because I'll be honest with you, it is because I had it before, and it is. It can be very, what's that word? It can be very, it's like
Addicting.
It's addicting, and then that's what I meant. But I'm not saying it's like the most powerful thing on the planet.
No.
But what I mean is that like you got to discipline yourself as a man to not, you know, for you to be like all into, oh yeah, I gotta get that pussy, because this dude's out right now. They are getting dressed, ready to go to the club right now. Why? Because they want pussy.
Yeah,
The
pussy.
chance of a pussy. Better said.
And pussy is like the opium of the mind. It's I did a video on subconscious simping. Whenever a man gets like is attracted to a woman and gets horny or whatever, it releases dopamine in your brain, which is the feel good drug, which is literally a chemical that causes you to want to breathe.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of what that kept us going. And it isn't just linked to that. That same happiness is linked to experiencing euphoria or having hobbies. Our testosterone is linked to our very existence, and it's what drives us. The reason why we're stronger, smarter. It's what drives us to do the things that we do. And some assholes don't master their biology, and they want to be like Tom from Tom and Jerry, coming up with a fucking guitar and going, "Is you is, or is you ain't my baby." And the only thing I'm saying is throw a pie at them, hit them right in the goddamn face with a pie. That's the thing. They can't master their biology, so they're a slave to their biology. They're a slave to their wants and desires, and they're just not people that should be respected because they can't even master basic things, basic concepts of their own fucking anatomy.
It's beyond even sex though. Like even beyond the realm of sex, it's this. And what I'm talking about is this built-in like urge to accommodate women all the like no matter what, just to make sure the environment is always comfortable, even to your own detriment. Like you can even see this shit politically all the fucking time. Oh, we got to make sure the women aren't like don't feel offended or don't feel bad, even if it's like legitimately and obviously unfair in some sort of way. That's like the guiding fucking principle. Not even if you're not going for sex, make sure the females are comfortable. Even if it's silly, make sure the females are comfortable. It's, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying when I said that. I'm not saying pussy doesn't have its effects and all that, but I'm also saying that men have this weird, not weird, but built-in weakness in a sense for the other sex, and it
This
affects fucking all of our decisions.
it's the need to. I mean, we're all programmed to essentially be blue pill. It's undoing that program because we've been lied to by society. We've been lied to by our culture, upbringing, and it was all in the sense to just make more babies, feed the queen, and die. Essentially, kind of like an ant colony or a beehive. And this was wildly promoted around World War I, World War II, because they needed people to go die, essentially. But now, since it's not much of a necessity, they're going to have the artificial womb. They're going to have other things. They have surrogacy. There is no need to fuck like a jackrabbit. People often think that by having a child, you're passing on a legacy, but you are not. When you get a woman pregnant,
No.
she is photocopying your DNA, and so the child will always be more so linked to this chick than it ever will to you. A legacy is when you
Yeah.
pass on values, not blood or phenotype or anything. It's values. And yeah, sorry.
And don't forget about the other men that she slept with, because every woman that we sleep with, gentlemen, they retain our DNA. So don't be surprised. It might be your DNA child, but it could still look like one of the other dudes that she has sex with. It's so crazy. Sex is like a spiritual thing. It's more than it's physical, but yes, it's also spiritual too. It's such a science behind it. Like so many guys that she sleeps with, she retains our DNA.
The microchimerism.
But yeah,
Yep.
yeah, man. And that's why if dudes get girls pregnant, like I don't care. Like take a fucking paternity test. I guarantee you, if every guy in the United States took a paternity test, I say about 30% will be a false. It won't be false, but it will be a negative test. It would most. I believe 30% of these husbands would not be the father of their children. If I had to guess.
No, I think that's actually consistent with what people. Oh yeah, plus isn't paternity testing illegal in France? I forgot what the details was on that.
It is. I didn't know.
Let me see.
Black pill neo, facts. But yeah, man, I believe that if a guy gets married and has children, get a paternity test, man, because you do not know what your wife or girlfriend is doing behind closed doors. And I laugh at military guys, right? That, oh, I love my wife, she's faithful to me. I'm like, do you know, gentlemen, let's just be real. If you're going on deployment for 6 to 12 months, do you really think your wife is just going to sit at home all day
and
just
and
take
be
care of the
loyal.
child? Yeah, and be loyal and not getting no dick. Be real. Because these women,
Nah,
they want some D. There's no
Women-
way they can be faithful 6 to 12 months not getting dick down by you.
the majority at least.
Oh, yeah, the majority. Now, there's some that are faithful, to be fair. There are some that are faithful, but let's just be real, man.
Yeah, but there's a small percentage.
Yeah, it's small.
I mean, hell, I've had a few good relationships in the past. I mean, but then again, I grew up in a time period where women would actually get checked for shit. I mean, I know I'm never probably never finding that again. I mean, if shit didn't go as bad, or the universe didn't deem it so, then hell, maybe things wouldn't have gotten so fucked. But the thing about it is, when that relationship like went under, and I started dating modern women again, and this was probably my late 20s. I was done. By the time I reached 30, I was fucking done because something is mentally wrong with a lot of the women in their early 20s. They talk like they're 9. They act like they need someone to, put a diaper on them and bitch slap them every now and then to compliancy. I don't know what the fuck that is. And then the older women, a lot of them have baggage. Every dude they ever dated, a fuck, you'll be blamed for that shit. And nobody wants to be around the ray of sunshine and the fucking smoke mirror and shit. And nobody wants to be around that. And so there's a lot of men that just straight up start telling women, I don't care if you get shamed. Start telling women how you feel. They want people to be open with their feelings. How do you feel about me? You suck. Really? Yeah, you suck. That's what people need to fucking start saying. Fuck women's feelings. Fuck how they feel about shit. And if they want to call people misogynists, I don't even care. Good.
There's no reason
Yeah.
not to care anymore. Like, what?
Yeah,
What's the point? If you already cast out, like, what can they do to you?
Bro, I legit tell you, like my old boss, because I told him I don't take women out on dates. They said I'm anti-woman because I don't pay for dates. I'm like, and I was like, in my mind, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they believe that. And honestly, I'll give women this, and there's just a little bit. Because of guys willing to take them out on dates, it's like this, right? Since guys were so conditioned to pay for the dates, women were so used to that. So for me to say that I don't pay for it, it is weird to them because they're so used to guys just paying for it. I'm like, nah, I'm not taking you out on no date. If I'm not getting nothing out of it, I'm not going to do it. So that's weird to them. So it's anti-woman because they were so used to other men taking them out. I'm not that guy. You ain't going to waste my money, my time. I'm just being honest with you right now. You're not.
I'm
They're
letting
not used to
everybody
men
know.
bowing out the contract. That's why.
Yeah. So I'm anti-woman because I want to save my money and my time. If we're not fucking, there's no discussion. Point blank. Period.
I'm
not
letting
gonna sit
everybody-
at a table. Real quick, I'm not going to sit at a table just to hear you talk about what you do about your family. I'm trying to know you trying to fuck or not. I don't want to sit at a dinner table and watch you stuff your face. I don't care about that. I'm trying to get it on.
And
So
take
I
the
don't
leftovers
women
to
out
somebody
dates.
else. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm letting everybody know none of us in this panel are anti-woman. We're just anti-stupid. So I get
Yeah.
yeah.
We're just being
Yep,
logical.
kinda.
We're just being wise.
Yeah.
And again, and you guys are right. You know, if women call you misogynistic, hey, it is what it is. I don't give a damn because guess what? I'm so misogynistic, but guess what? I save thousands of dollars. I don't have to worry about a baby. I don't have to worry about child support or none of that shit. So, hey, if calling me a misogynist makes you feel better at night, that's fine. Guess what? I can come home to my apartment in peace. I don't have to worry about a damn thing. These other motherfuckers out here, these simps and shit, they gotta pay the child support. I don't. They have to
Yeah.
listen to a rambling bitch all day. I don't.
And all
Yes.
that nagging.
Yep. Who wants to live like that?
See, this is why we can't have nice shit. I ever tell everybody here about my version of the story of Adam and Eve? I told this shit to my god kid one time, and he said that shit scared him, but he accepted it. He's like, what's the story about Adam and Eve? He's like, very simple story. After they got kicked out because Eve tricked them into eating the apple, that was the day the first belt, the snakeskin belt, was fucking made. He had to go and get that belt and beat their fucking ass.
Oh my
First
god.
belt.
Fucking.
What did he do?
Yo, he took someone's name and just put a picture up there. Yo, these motherfuckers, man. You guys are fucking idiots. For you trolls that do that dumb shit, you're a fucking idiot.
You show his ass or something?
Nah.
He
it's
keeps
just
showing his
nipple.
belly button. Keep showing his belly button, man.
Or his
Same
quote
idiot.
unquote his abs. His pecs.
They-
All right.
I'm not even mad at him because I know it's part of the ritual. You know, if he shows his belly button 3 times, maybe the booty warrior will come to his house and give him some special sauce.
Hey,
Well,
moderators, I know who
special
you are. You know, and it's okay because the link, moderators, I know who you are. So if you want to come on, I'll just, you'll get the link and I'll probably ask for some people's emails and stuff. I'll figure all that out later. But yeah, like I was saying, man, I'm anti-woman because I don't want to take a woman out. I don't want to hold the doors for them. It's because again, the conditioning. Because my dad taught me that, hey, son, whenever you're taking a woman out, her father's going to expect you to open the door for her. If there's a puddle, put your jacket on the ground while she steps all over it. And I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that shit. So a lot of the stuff that my dad has taught me about women, I dumped it out. I did a clean fucking. You know how when your computer has a lot of viruses, shit, you got to do a cleanup or something like that. That's what I
Format.
did. Yeah, I had to format my mind not to be a fucking simp, not to be taken advantage of, because I've been taken advantage of. I have. I admit it. You know,
It's
we've all.
the thing
Yeah.
about it. It's not simping if she gives back. It's just that no woman has any obligation or isn't held responsible for actually reciprocating the goddamn thing.
It's the entitlement. Women are not entitled to our time, money, and attention, and that's the fucking problem. And shout out to Penelope P. That's the freaking thing. No one is making women be mature, and this is what happens when there's no strong sense of a patriarchy. And I don't care if anyone gets mad. We civilized the modern bitch, and unfortunately, we spoiled the modern bitch because back
Yep.
then it wasn't even that bad. I want women to destroy society. I'll be waiting there with a fucking club ready to pop one right in the back of the head. You cook saber-tooth tiger, I bring. I mean, shit. There's whole histories of them getting smacked upside the fucking head. If I saw an ancient Egyptian tapestry of them getting bitch slapped, I'd have to believe it. Shit, they were a problem all throughout human history. Pharaoh had to go into town and bitch slap some chick, talking shit about him. That's the
Well,
way it is.
you're in a modern society where most of the functions that would usually be done by the husband are now done by the state, primarily security and provision. Like she can get her own food, the state protects her. Has no use for you beyond sex, and she's already hypergamous. So, like, it's honestly a logical decision. Like, if she doesn't need you, she doesn't want you.
Exactly.
Like men, we're different. We don't need to need women. We just love them. But for women, they need to need you on some level.
Yeah, since most women are independent, they're making this money. They claim, "Oh, we don't need you," but we all know deep inside they need men. But yeah, overall, a lot of men are giving them what they want. So it's really on the men. You know what I'm saying? You know, we fed the beast. We let the. I'm trying to say this. We let the beast out of the cage. Because to be honest with you, women are kind of like a tiger, like a lion that should be in the cage that should never get out. You know what I mean? But we let them out the cage, and now they're acting wild. And look what's going on.
Women need to exist in a metaphorical fucking stable because if I were to talk about the history of men, I could write the greatest book of all time. But if someone asked me about the history of women, it'd be very easy. Well, we came into the world and I built a shed or a house, and then Jessica was running around that coconut tree until one of the coconuts fell down and knocked her ass out, and then that was the day I discovered gravity. Gravity does not like bitches.
Hey, Oreo man, salute to you, brother. If you want to come on the stream, man, just let me know, brother, and I'll put the link out there for you, man.
Hell yeah.
I'll send it to you on Facebook if you want to come on. I'm not gonna put it in the chat because we got that fucking idiot out there. But yeah, Oreo man, if you want to come on, man, just let me know, and I'll send you the link on Facebook, and you can get on if you want to. So go ahead, gentlemen.
Oh yeah, sorry if I'm talking a lot, everyone. I just
There you
as
go.
I've
It's an open
okay.
panel, man. Y'all can say what y'all want. This is for you guys. This is for all of us.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, yeah, that's women's history right there, man. I mean, they danced around a coconut tree and the coconut knocked them out, and then ironically we discovered gravity, and it was all downhill from there. That's That's the fucking thing with these fucking bitches. They don't follow instructions, or they need male leadership. Women need male supervision because if you end up in a society run by women, you'll end up with some weird, fucked up version of Paradise Island, where every woman's a fucking Wonder Woman, all this other shit. I mean, every Disney movies used to warn us about this shit. Anybody remember where if you were a single dude in a Disney movie, you were betrayed like this fucking monster Quasimodo level shit, but every woman was this goddamn princess waiting to be rescued, and then you had to go into Cave of Wonders, which is like this metaphorical form of pussy. Essentially, go into the fucking imaginary pussy to find a goddamn lamp and wish to be a prince. Son of a bitch wasted 3 wishes. I wouldn't have wasted one on a bitch. I mean, all Aladdin had
No.
to do was just wish her sucking his dick. It would have solved a lot of fucking problems if he was gonna waste a wish.
And to be honest, I think that most men, yeah, you got some guys that want a relationship, but a lot of guys, they just want sex, and once they get that nut off, they're fine. I know for me, I just like, in the past, I desire relationships, but since I lost my virginity and started, you know, getting it on or whatever, like, my desire for relationships has gone down. So for me, it's just the sex and that's it. There's really nothing to really, you know, go on after that step in a relationship, because like after I have sex, I just want to be alone. After I have sex so many times, I just want to be alone, play my video game, and just be in peace. I'm like, you've done your job, so just go away. You know what I mean? But that's just me.
Yeah, that's just the way it is. I mean, women are always trying to change people and going, "Oh, I can change him." You know, like shit. We don't date the same way women do. We don't feel the same way women do. We're the giving gender. Men give up things all the time, and we don't even fucking think about it. And speaking of Disney movies, like, you know, Disney movies did have some red pill advice in there. Anyone ever notice that Peter Pan was living free and all good, and the whole theme of the movie is, oh, get married or you'll always be a kid or some shit. That's everything fun and everything exciting is immature until a woman validates it. That's what it is. It's a thankless fucking job. Nobody wants to do it. And the same thing with Beauty and the fucking Beast. I did a whole thing on this just to make fun of it. Dude was a goddamn animal until the woman civilized him. And who civilizes bitches? I mean, God. The tampon, toilet paper, they didn't even invent shit for things that predominantly affect them. You'd have think they'd at least done that. But oh no. A woman's sovereignty and her word. A woman's word doesn't mean shit. The moment a woman says, you have my word, understand that she's either fucking your best friend, your worst enemy, or both. The moment she tells you
And
that.
it's so funny, Victoria's Secret, people think that a woman created that. No, a man created Victoria's Secret. I mean, he's dead now. The creator of Victoria's Secret is dead. But a man created that shit. So a lot of the shit that women use, men have created with their own hands, with their own mind. So when I hear women say, oh, women are powerful, men need to submit to us, I'm like, bitch, you better understand where you're at. You're in the society that was built by men. You're just lucky because those guys were fucking simps. They didn't value themselves, and they believe this lie that they have to serve you. No, we're not going to serve you. We're going to serve our best interest. And if you want to follow along, then follow along. If not, get the fuck out of my way. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to lead, and I'm trying to live a good life. And I'm not going to let a bitch ruin it by me marrying her, basically involving the state to where the state can take from me if she decides she doesn't want to be a part of the union anymore. And a lot of guys are so stupid, they're still willing to take that risk. Marriage is dead now. It's a wrap. It's a wrap now.
It's been a wrap.
Yep.
Yeah. Any guy thinking about getting married in 2021, you're a fucking dumbass. You're an idiot.
If you get divorced if you get married in 2021 and then get divorced, you deserved it. Like that's
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
but for
everybody
the past
knows.
people, now I will say this, but for the past people, for like from years past, like now the information's been out there for years, but I can't. But for the people that have already been married for 10 years, I can't really say nothing about that. But for like guys that are single, that they got their own place, why throw all that away? Why throw it all away for a female? You see, me, like, now I will admit I wanted to get married when I was young and have children, but the mindset I am now, I want to retire before I'm fucking 40. And marrying a woman, you got to sacrifice your resources for that. Your time, your hopes, your dreams. Yeah, you got to sacrifice everything for the female. And when you get married at the wedding, it's about the woman. It's not about you. Any man that thinks the wedding is about you, you're a damn fool. It's not about you and her. It's about her. You're inviting her into your life. You're paying for the wedding. You're paying for all these guests to eat the food. You're paying for that shit. Because the average wedding costs $20,000.
Damn.
And you're already in debt
A lot.
off of that. And then you got to pay for the honeymoon. You got to pay for the trip. Then you got to buy the house. Then you have a couple kids. You see how much money that you're spending, that you're throwing away on a female that's not guaranteed to last? Why are you investing in something that is not guaranteed to last? That doesn't make sense to me, especially
But why
in this
only the
time.
man should pay? Both should actually pay. But
Well,
no,
Well, that's not
in
the reality
2020.
here.
Yes,
Well, yeah.
exactly.
I don't know how it is in Germany, but here in America, the women wins, bro.
oh yeah,
Yeah, they,
it's a wrap.
How's it in Germany? Go ahead.
I said they.
No.
I mean, I didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah, you're right. The women hear all the time. To Eric, America is fucked. I mean, the closest thing anybody's ever gotten to a normal wedding, and why I know I'll never have to fucking worry. I was in one relationship that lasted almost 10 years. That ended due to unfortunate circumstances and shit. But if people really want to do that, don't fucking sign a goddamn paper, because then it's a three-way with the fucking government. And thankfully, what's funny about this is I had a cousin ask me. She said like, "Oh, you're never gonna get married." I was like, and I told her, "Yeah, you're right," because if that ever would have come into fruition, a squirrel would be my best man, and it'd be somewhere deep in the woods. And hell, I wouldn't even buy a cake. I just buy a Happy Meal from fucking Burger King. Be happy, Happy Meal,
Yeah.
bitch.
I want to
Yeah,
ask
of course.
everybody this real quick. I want to ask everybody this: would you rather be a retired man in your mid 40s, or be a married man having 3 kids, and then you can't retire till you're 65 because you got to spend the money on the children? And I'm not saying that children are a bad thing. I believe children are a blessing. But in this culture, for me personally, I don't want to raise children in the shithole. I'd rather be the guy that is single, trying to stabilize myself so I can retire early and be financially independent. I'd rather be that guy. And if society calls me gay or a loser, hey, listen, I'm gay, but guess what? I'm retired, bitch. I don't have to work no more. I can travel anytime I want. So call me gay, call me incel. Guess what? I don't have to work for nobody.
No, Monk, you just in the future, because that's the natural conclusion these younger and younger people are gonna have, because it's logical. Like even
Yes.
what you're saying about children in a modern society are a luxury at best and a pure liability at worst.
Yes,
And
you're right.
Like in nature, like no, children like they have a utility. Like okay, you have someone there for you when you're old, or you have somebody work on your farm and shit. If you talk about an agrarian society, but in the modern industrial context, there's no purpose for a child. There's a purpose there for the government, but not for an individual.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, Jack Nickelback, that's a great point. I love my nieces and nephews. I really do. But looking at the long term, seeing what the direction that we're going, I'd rather be the guy that's in my 40s and retired. I'm gonna have some looks. Wait a minute, you're not married? You're not married? I don't know why it's such a shock to people. Oh, you're not. Well, I get it, because society has basically told you grow up, go to college, do all that shit, fall in love and get married. But for them to see a guy in his see a dude in his 40s retired, not working anymore, a lot of married dudes, they'll be so mad and pissed. You know what I've noticed about married dudes versus guys that are single and doing well? Those married men, they always want to rub their wives in their face. Oh, look at me, I have a wife. You see, the deep inside, those guys are pissed because, like, damn, I wish I was in his situation. I don't have to work for the rest of my life. I got to take care of this bitch and these ungrateful children. So he's mad, and I've noticed that. I'd rather be the guy that's hated on for being single, retired, versus being the guy that's making 6 figures. You're having 3 children and a wife, and then you're living paycheck to paycheck.
That's kind of like the male version of when women buy a cat. It's like the male version of like when a man dates a woman, he just shoves in everyone. Oh, look at it, it's so hot, it's so awesome. Look at it. It's quite freaking embarrassing, and yeah, I'd rather retire early. I mean, like I tell everyone, I simp for myself. One time this chick hit on me, I took out my phone. Oh, I gotta be home. She's like, "Who was that?" Oh, that was just myself reminding me that I gotta, simp for myself. Just man, he's a tough customer. He told me to stay away from them bitches. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, gentlemen, it's up to y'all. We don't tell people what to do, but look,
No.
but right now, I love coming home from work, stressed at work, coming home to my bed. I don't have to worry about no children crying in the middle of the night, because I remember growing up as a little child when my parents had to work. My baby sister, she would be crying in the middle of the night. Like, just imagine you got to go to work 5 in the morning and the baby's crying all night. You got to get sleep, man. I'm sorry, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with children tearing up my house because I like my apartment to be clean. I like it to be a certain way and organized. But when I see a dirty home and it's full of children running around, I get very aggravated. I get really irritated. You know what I mean? So I'd rather be single, no children, have money in my pocket to where I have free time. Because once you have children, your time is their time. It's not going to be on your time. You're on their time now. Yeah, your time is up. And my question to a lot of guys is, are you willing to give that freedom up for the modern woman? And a lot of guys, unfortunately, they still want to do it. So, yeah, go ahead. But I'd rather have peace, quiet, and freedom, in my opinion. But, hey, it is what it is. And I'm thinking logically because I'm going by these three things: logic, common sense, and reality. What is wise? Isn't it wise to be single, have freedom, peace and quiet, you can do what the fuck you want, and you can retire early. You don't have to go into a boss and be like, hey, so do this, do that. I fucking hate that. I'd rather stack my bread up on businesses and do what the fuck I want. I don't have to be on no one's time. It's going to be on my time when I want to work, not when someone else tells me. I'd rather live that life. Bachelor life for me.
I mean, you could look back. Back in time, marriage was hard back when you actually got shit out of it. It was tough back then. Now you talking about now, where you might not get. That's like going to work. That's like going to work for some fucking slave job. Now all of a sudden they're saying they probably won't pay you. It was bad back when I was insured of getting some fucking gas out of it. Now you're saying I might not get paid either. Like, what kind of shit is that?
Yes, and it's so fucked up, Jack Nickelback. You got these fathers out here, and they're good, genuine dudes out. There's good, genuine husbands out here. They're a good family man. I'm pretty sure that he does a lot for his wife, but guess what? His wife still treats him like shit. His wife is still cheating on him. The kids are ungrateful, and it's like, damn, why me? So then a lot of these married men will be like, hey, my best advice is don't get married. I don't see no guy on YouTube saying marriage is the best thing in the world, except these simp-ass pastors out here. And I'm a Christian, by the way, but you get my point. I haven't met one guy that tell me marriage is the greatest thing on the planet. I never heard one guy tell me that. I'm just being honest. They tell me not to get most married men tell me, bro, don't get married. Most married men tell me this.
Yep, I was told, but not only from my dad, but a friend of our family. He's German, and he married a Romanian woman, and he told the same thing: don't marry women or don't go out with women, because nowadays they only want your resources, your money, your time, everything that you own. And you can't do shit about it.
Yep. And it's up for the man to figure that out. And this is where thinking comes in, because again, we've been conditioned to not think, just jump into shit because our feelings tell us to. Our society conditions us to basically follow your heart, follow your feelings, go with your gut feeling. That's the problem. We need to go with logic, common sense, and reality, not your gut. Because a lot of guys went with their gut, and right now they're sitting under a bridge carrying a cup asking for change because they went with their gut. Just being real. You gotta think smart, gentlemen. You gotta think smart.
I mean, it goes the other way too. You have people going in all these fucked up situations because they're under cultural pressure, but inside they knew something was fucked up. They just didn't verbalize it.
Yeah, and I feel bad for those guys that get brought up in those situations, like forced marriages, shit like that. It's fucked up. And sometimes some people just have bad situations, but overall, you're in love, man. You're in love with her, man. You should marry her, man. Oh, I'm in love with her, man. She's amazing, man. She cooks for me. She's the best thing. I want to be with her forever. You see, we fall for that mindset at the now. We're thinking that now, but we're not thinking long term. What if this doesn't work out? Will I have enough money to survive if she takes half of my shit? We don't think about those things.
They're caught up on that.
Yeah, we just think about, man, we're going to be together forever and ever and ever. A lot of people say that. But guess what? Who initiates the divorces. Women do. Women say the same shit. Oh, we're gonna be together forever. You're the best man I've ever been with. But yet, years down the road, she doesn't love the dude anymore. So she divorces him and goes to the next guy.
Hell no, you gotta think about it. People get car insurance, house insurance, fire insurance, flood insurance, but get married.
You need a bitch insurance. That's what we fucking need. Bitch insurance.
Exactly, and there is none that exists. Like, you have people that they know about risk assessment all the fucking time, except when it comes to sex.
See, this is why I know I'm gonna be safe no matter where in the world I go. I might just go to Germany and stand outside of a fucking airport, and as soon as tourists come off, I'll just say Nietzscheman Slammen kommen. Nietzscheman Slammen kommen. That's what I'm gonna say. Don't come with these sluts. Just leave them.
Man, look, American culture is about to be world culture soon. So this is gonna be nowhere to run.
Yep.
Yeah.
If she has a cell phone, she's a hoe. That's the rule, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, Jack Nickelback, you're right, because women in the Philippines, they got Tinder. Women in Saudi Arabia, they got Tinder. Women in fucking Colombia, Peru, Brazil, they got Tinder. So
It's all over the world.
yeah, it's all over,
Like
man.
Eastern Europe. It's the same shit.
Bro, by fucking 2030, you're gonna be going to a fucking uncontacted African tribe, and they're gonna fucking have cell phones and Tinder and shit. Like, holy shit, how the fuck did they even have it in that language? And it's gonna be crazy.
It's kind of like just like in the Marvel movies, like Wakanda.
Exactly, like shit. It's gonna be nowhere untouched and uncucked.
Yeah, man. It's just like, because I was saying these three things to myself: logic, common sense, and reality. And a lot of men, they lack those. Logic, common sense, and reality. It's just like, and
You just have to live it and experience it, and then then boom, you realize.
And not a lot of men are going to get this information, but to be honest with you, when I was very blue-pilled, none of this shit that we talk about was even in the thought of my mind, because I was so focused on just getting a job and looking for a wife and all that shit. The red pill, the black pill, MGTOW, that shit was not on my fucking mind. So it makes me wonder, like, these guys just don't fucking know. Because they're so programmed to follow the status quo. I wasn't thinking about MGTOW back in 2013. I didn't know what the fuck that was. I probably would have been like, man, you guys are fucking insane.
No, if a society is functioning properly, you don't have to think about how to live. You just fucking do it.
Yep.
Like, all that programming you have would actually set you up to succeed. Like, okay, yeah, my parents told me this, school told me this, I'm gonna do this, I did this, now I'm getting the proper result. That's how it's supposed to be. We're in the position where we have to think about shit because shit is dysfunctional.
Yeah.
We're
and
basically proof that it doesn't work.
Yeah, and I pre my parents. You know, they taught me how to handle money right. You know, they disciplined me when I got in trouble. But when it comes to dating, they're very weak on that. My dad would just say, "Oh, just read the Bible." I mean,
He has.
I was like, Dad, I get what you're saying because I'm a Christian. I believe in that too. But we gotta be realistic. This is 2021. This ain't the 1960s. Women are totally different. Now, I will say this though. I told my dad this. I was like, Dad, if women had the technology that we had back in your time, women in your time would have done the same shit in the 1920s as well. I've been telling dudes this the whole time. When dudes say, and I'm guilty of saying this, man, I wish that we were back in the old times. If women back in the 1920s had the technology that we have now, they would do the same shit.
Bro, they would hold on. They were doing the same shit without the technology. Look at the flappers and all that sort of thing. And child prostitution in New York, like it was going down.
Dude, they pull this shit in Amish fucking societies. Doesn't matter where you put women. They pull this shit in the Middle East. You put women in a society where they have no rights. This is why they need to take away the right to vote. I swear, it's the most useless fucking thing women were ever fucking given. They don't even utilize it. I would fail as an Amish person. They'd have to kick me out of the community because every fucking day some bitch would cross the street or any chick I'd happen to know. They go, oh, what were you? Oh, you were getting ye milk across the street. Oh, it'd take ye 30 minutes. Yeah, well, ye get the fuck out. These damn bitches. Yeah, milking the cow. I bet she was. I bet she was milking the cow all fucking night long. Ye need get the fuck out of here.
Spectrum, and you're right, bro. Feminism is good and bad. The bad is the way the culture is, but the good thing is that it did free men. Because again, we don't turn men to MGTOW or the red pill. Women actually do that. It just depends on when is the man going to realize, damn, this is just how it is. But what's going on is that we've been taught to be persistent. Being persistent is not bad, but it's just the things that you're being persistent in. To me, no woman on this planet is worth being persistent for. Just keep trying, bro. Just keep trying. That's what these PUAs keep telling you to do. Just keep trying, bro. It's a numbers game, bro. I was like, dude. So you mean to tell me you want me to talk to 100 girls doing the same shit, but I'm still going to get the same result? Well, even a 10% success rate is a good rate. No, it's not. It's real quick. If you talk to 100 girls and you only get 10, that's really bad. 10%.
You weak.
That's bad. Now, a lot of people say that's good. The PUA say that's a good rate. No, it's not. That's not good. Let's just be real. This is simple math. 10 women out of 100 said yes. But guess what? Out of those 10, you're not even guaranteed to sex. Probably 3 of them will have sex with you. You forgot to mention that. So that whole numbers game is stupid. I'm not going to waste my time.
From the beginning.
Yes, I'm not going to go out downtown to talk to thousands of women trying to get sex. It's just like, it's pointless.
Especially when she's like oriented towards getting her shit online when she wants it anyway.
Yeah, because from my experience, every time I went to the club, these hoes already had dick set. They already had dick appointments set up after the club. So these dudes, they'll just come around 1, 2 in the morning while these girls are drunk, and these girls like, nah, I already got a guy. They already got a guy set up there. They already got.
They got fucking.
They got options. Yes. Yeah. They got options, and that's what dudes don't understand. Shout out to Black Pill J when he said, usually when you get a girl's number, you're entering the dark tournament. You're basically competing with a lot of other dudes that you don't even know on her phone. These hoes got like hundreds of thousands of dudes on their phone, and you're willing to waste your time thinking that you're going to get it. You might be the guy, but let's just be real. Let's use the law of probability. You're not that guy. She's going to hit up the guy that is more famous, better looking, more money. Dudes got to be real, and this is where reality comes in with me. Logic, common sense, reality. You got to be realistic with yourself. If you're not that guy, you're not that guy. Accept reality and just move on. I'm just being real. You know what I mean?
You remember that picture you had up earlier with those 4 dudes around that one chick?
Yep.
You know what the difference between that and the normal dude is?
What?
At least they know it's polyandry. And there's a lot fewer dudes than usual, to be honest. How many dudes in the bitch's cell phone nowadays? Like 100?
Yep. Even the ugly bitch has hundreds of dudes in their fucking DMs.
Yeah, Juggernaut law, it'll be especially the ugly bitch, because everybody think they're getting something easy.
Yeah, you guys be so surprised. We can all create a fake Tinder profile of like a 600-pound chick, put her in California. You'll have dudes that are in good shape matching with her, be like, hey, baby, I'll fly you out. It is not bad looking dudes that are in shape hitting this fat chick up. That's how bad it's gotten. This is serious. Even the 600-pound bitches on Instagram, they're models. They're getting like 100,000 likes, 100,000 followers. You got simps up there that are like 6'5" in shape. They're liking this chick.
It's all for attention and for the cash, to be honest.
Man, I'm warning the gentlemen, if you're out there, I'm telling y'all, stop. If you're not that guy, stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your gas and your money trying to buy these bitches drink. They're going to accept your drinks, and then there's that's what they're going to do. We got to be realistic. But a lot of guys want to be persistent and still just keep trying. But she's bad though. She's pretty, bro. She's pretty, bro. Once she takes that makeup off, I'm pretty sure you're not going to think the same. Makeup is one of the biggest deceptions that women have ever done in history. Makeup.
Yeah, fake youth and basically fake fertility and youth. So
And y'all seen those videos of these chicks? They look totally different without makeup. Totally different.
A whole different person.
Yep. You'd be surprised, man. But guys are simping over it.
Because it's pretty.
Anybody else
Pretty
ever
nice.
see that? Anybody ever see that movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit when they were a kid? Or even know what I'm referencing? Well,
I saw
The
the
main-
wiki on it, but yeah.
okay, the main villain. That's a woman modern woman remind me of. I'm melting. When I killed your brother, I looked just like this.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Exactly.
That's what it is. I mean, damn, once the makeup comes off the fucking true form. If you ever want to see who a woman really is, go to the beach, push her in the fucking pool. Push her in the water, push her in the fucking pool.
And the
Look at-
ocean.
Push her in the ocean. You get to see the true face of fuckery.
That's why I respect Floyd Mayweather Jr. because he's in his kingship. He has multiple girlfriends because he understands the nature of women. Yeah, I'd rather be that guy that has multiple women, but me, honestly, I just don't want to be in the presence, honestly. That's just me, you know. That's just my monk mindset. I just don't want to be around them that much, honestly. I just think, like, the way that things are now, women are just annoying, bro. Like, I don't care if she's pretty or not. They're just annoying. It's like, okay, she wears makeup. She wears these kind of clothes. Okay, what's new? They wear tights. Okay, what's new? They wear booty shorts. What's new? It's the same shit. These women are not doing anything different.
I mean, if the shit worked, you wouldn't change it.
Yeah, it works for the simp that's never got any. Yeah, for the guy that's desperate, it'll
And
definitely work.
there's plenty of those motherfuckers out there, so why change?
Oh yeah, hey, and you know what, Jack? Nickelback, they can have it. You can. To all these simps out there that are desperate, you can have these hoes. Have it. Keep wasting your time. Keep getting rejected, look like a fool. Keep wasting your money, taking them out on dates and getting played. Keep doing it. Go ahead.
Yep, it's all fun and games until it burns when you pee.
Yep. I have to agree with that. Yep.
Well, then you had the incels who can't even get that far, so.
I mean, hell, people should be happy that men are checking out. You know, ghosting the system is the quickest way to hurt it, and people are calling us cowards. You're not gonna fight the atrocity, and no, we're not gonna fight it. If you want to be part of the Great Reset, and you want to promote the commie bullshit, then go right ahead.
Bro,
Just
oh, sorry.
oh no, it's all good.
Now, Afghanistan ain't shit. What they need to worry about is stateside. People ain't gonna intervene for shit over here.
Yeah, it's all
Or at
distraction.
least individual country for itself.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, people are getting distracted by the Afghan stuff. It's all distraction. Like,
No,
well, I'm sorry.
I mean, as far as like men, their urge to intervene and save people and shit, I'm talking about people ain't gonna give a fuck around their own neighborhoods soon. Like
I don't
these,
want to be. You go ahead, my bad.
no, I'm like with the social contract and all that shit. It's about all right. You get all these benefits and a higher status and extension for sacrificing yourself for society and shit, keeping shit safe, all that bullshit. But if all these men everywhere don't give a fuck, then you're just gonna have the worst of society out there, but nobody's gonna care.
Yeah,
Personally, I would never sacrifice myself for shit nowadays, really. And if, let's say there's a draft or some shit, who's gonna go to it?
Hey, these hoes can. They can go.
Yeah.
But Jack
go.
Nicholson, my bad. Jack Nickelback, my bad for calling you Jack Nicholson. But Jack Nickelback, but
Sorry.
and shout out to you, brother, gentlemen. Please stop trying to be the hero. Stop trying to be the guy on the front page news. Oh, I saved this. Stop trying to be the fucking hero, because you risk your life, you die. People cry, "Oh, he was a great honorable man." They put your ass in the ground, then they move on. Stop trying to be the hero. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Stop trying to save the world. It's pointless.
I'll just chime with that with one last thing. There's
Go ahead,
already
brother.
stories of men who see a girl getting beat up, try to beat up the dude that's doing the DV and shit, gets his ass beat, and then she goes back and fucks the bully in the first place.
You see, and that's why I don't get involved in that shit. People get mad at me. It's like, so if you saw a girl getting messed up, you're just gonna let that happen? I'm like, bro, this is none of my fucking business. Like, what the fuck? Well, you're the man. It's our job to protect women. First of all, I'm not on the protect a bitch payroll. I don't see extra money coming in on my paycheck coming from protect a bitch. Number one. That's not my job. I hate when motherfuckers keep saying, well, it's our job to protect them. Who says who? I didn't get hired by the protect a bitch company.
Where is it written? Is it written black in paper?
I'm not getting paid for it because I'm telling you right now, I don't do shit for free. When it comes to protection, especially if I work as like a security guard at a club, I'm not going to protect motherfuckers for free. You're going to pay me. So this whole notion of, it's our job to protect them. First of all, it's none of my business. Number two, she probably started it anyway and just wanted to cause commotion. Because if they really want to settle
both of the dudes can get fucked up in jail. The bitch can say, yeah, but those two started. I'm just the victim here because I'm the woman.
Yeah. And Black Wolf, you probably, real quick, Black Wolf, you probably, and I'm pretty sure you can attest to this because it's like, damn, like, you're just trying to mind your own business as a man, but you see a woman and a man fighting, people are going to expect you to step in and just dictate. I'm like, bro, that's between them. I'm trying to do me. He's his own grown man. She's her own grown woman. I'm my own man. It's not my job to protect nobody. I'm not getting paid for it. It is so stupid. How can you get mad at me if she gets her ass beat? She probably deserves it. I don't know.
Agree.
She probably hit him. Like, we just don't fucking know.
I mean, for one thing, we are supposed to be even.
I completely agree. I tell her all the time. To everyone listening to this, I'm 30.
Just being real. Go ahead.
Yeah, to everyone listening to this, I'm over 30. Like, I'm in my 30s. I got bad knees. I don't have the time nor energy to be protecting some bitch. And if I have to go buy a cameo or war uniform and people ask me what these medals are for, I'll get some fake medals and I'll just say, okay, this is my Purple Heart for protecting bitches that one time in Baskin Robbins. This is my medal for ever thinking about them to begin with. And this is my medal of not giving a fuck. Greatest fucking medal ever. Like, out of all 12 of them. I'm just going to fucking I'll purposely walk with a fucking limp in order to not protect these bitches because I'm not doing it. To the men watching this, do not stand up to protect them because they sure as fuck wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. They want equality? Fuck them. They got it. Feminism liberated men more than it ever did women. There is no point in doing this. I had a friend one time, we were at the park. He stopped this dude from beating up this woman. This woman hopped up and bit him in his side. And I'm not talking about normal bite. I'm talking about Walking Dead type of shit. Zombie level shit to where he needed stitches and flesh hanging off. She bit him good. And neither one of the guy or the girl went to jail. I mean, the thing about it is, thank God, if the camera wasn't there, he'd have gone to jail. Because when the cops showed up, she said, oh, he just randomly attacked us, and, I don't know what went wrong. And no, it was her boyfriend. The cop got there, and they had like a hell of a time figuring out how the woman got a black eye or whatever. But the dude was abusive, but the woman was also abusive too. So remember this the next time the thought vexes you to protect a woman. Crazy women usually date crazy dudes, and if you don't know if he's crazy, she's crazy, or both, leave it alone. Walk the fuck away. It's not worth your life. It really isn't.
It's not hard to walk away.
Yeah, I mean, it's to your advantage to walk away. Nobody's doing this shit. And women want all men to protect them. It doesn't matter whether you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s. Women are so stupid, they want the elderly to protect them. That 70-year-old man just sat there and watched the man bitch slap me. Well, what do you want him to do? Throw his cane at him?
I mean, it extends politically. Everybody's expecting Biden to do that shit. He's the fucking president. In extension for some women that aren't even his women. They're in another fucking country.
That's what's bothersome about it. I mean, he just showed. I know no one wants to talk about the Afghan. I'm just going to mention this one thing about it. He pretty much showed the world that our word doesn't mean shit. And those motherfuckers are going to remember that. And hell, we thought we were hated before. Give it a few years, we'll be really hated then. Thank you, and like, fuck the politics. People always like Biden, Trump, left, right, this. They're going to save us. They're not. The right and left, both wings belong to the same bird. The government stopped giving a fuck about us a long goddamn time ago, and all we are is just numbers. Those who don't get, the fucking experimental gene therapy thing will get in trouble anyway. You'll be forced to, or dragged down and fucking forced to. That's the thing. Something so safe, they gotta shame you into getting it. What a fucking coincidence.
Yeah, they gotta bribe you a Big Mac, fries, a shake. They got to pay you $100, and they're offering children, hey, if you take the shot, you'll get AirPods. That sounds to me like a creepy motherfucker on the ice cream truck and be like, hey, children, I got some ice cream. Come on the truck. I got some ice cream. Candy. I got some candy. That's what's going on.
I'm up in Michigan. They got us. You can you get entered into a lotto if you take the needles. So yeah.
So yeah, man. Yep. Me too. I'm not taking that shit. And people are, man, you need to get it. I'm like, bro. And it's so funny. I've been telling people, that just because you wear a mask, just because they're telling you to wear a mask and you do it, it doesn't mean, well, if you wear the mask, it'll go away. No, it's not. It doesn't matter if people wear it or not. They're still going to keep moving the goalposts every time. And now the latest report is the vaccine, the so-called thing, whatever, it's not even effective anymore. It's not even effective, so they need a third thing now. Because people fell for people. Yeah, people were so stupid to fall for it.
No, it's going to be like the flu shot. You're going to need it like every year. And like, do people really think that's sustainable? Like, it's...
And I was looking at a video, and the doctor explained what the thing does, right? So once they inject you, a spike protein goes into your body, and it spreads out to your heart, your brain, your liver, and it inflames it. It inflames your heart, your brain, your liver. It inflames your testicles to where you're sterile, because that was their whole plan anyway, to sterilize people. So it's going to sterilize women, men, and people are taking this because the media told them to. And I get really ticked the fuck off when people listen to a motherfucker in a suit tell him, hey, panic. He's reading a fucking script, and he's laughing at you motherfuckers. Y'all listen to him. This shit is all a setup, and people are just so stupid to fall for it. It's just like I ask God sometimes. I pray to God, I was like, God, why am I on this earth? Why am I sharing this earth with a lot of stupid people? And these stupid people are going to cause our demise because they weren't aware. They don't think for themselves. They don't do research. It's just like, damn, like you gonna believe everything fucking say. So if CNN or Fox told you to jump off the bridge because you'll be rich, you're gonna fucking do it. It's just like that's where we're at this point.
Yep. No one thinks of themselves anymore.
That's why I don't have respect for a lot of people. That's why I'm just like, when I see norms, I just look at them with disgust. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers are idiots. You really think you're gonna get freedom because you take something? Really? Look at New York City. A lot of people thought that it was a conspiracy theory. Oh, they're gonna ask for your ID, and if you don't have it, then you're not going to shop here. People thought that was a conspiracy. Guess what? It's happening right now. So it's not such a conspiracy anymore, isn't it?
Well, gravity's a theory too. So,
well, in the wise words of women, gravity doesn't exist as long as a coconut doesn't pop me upside the head.
Or two.
I just can't wait for, this whole fucking propaganda thing to really, to turn a corner. Hell, I might even go get an outfit dressed up as Count Dracula or something from Sesame Street, and then for every bitch that comes out of the hospital, one bitch, two bitch, Might as well. 2, 3, 2 timing bitch.
That's the thing about these days, man. It's like, why not? If you in for a pound, in for a penny kind of logic is going to take over with these younger men. It's like if you already ostracized, you already passed out, you already thought of as the worst that humanity has to offer, you might as well fucking be the worst humanity has to offer. It's like you're free for the worst reasons possible, but you are free.
Yeah, man. Crazy
Now they,
times, man.
yeah, now they
It
now they
is.
take now they taking an ass for free. I mean, that's all they're really fucking arguing over. These simps, I don't even care, right, left. These goddamn simps. The only thing they're really arguing about is how they want to get fucked. I mean, some want the Vaseline and some don't. So let them argue over that. I want the
Yeah,
peanut
and it's
butter.
causing division, and that's part of the plan that these motherfuckers have, cause division between the people that took the Vaseline and the people that haven't, and that's working. So I gotta argue with you because I don't want to take something. I'm like, bro. So you're willing to, so you're just gonna be willing to put something in your body that's not even approved, and the FDA is fucking corrupt too. Just wanted to let y'all know that. You're willing to put that shit in there because they say, oh, it's safe and effective. Oh, really? If that's the case, why did the Pfizer CEO not take his shot then? He's the CEO. He never took it. A lot of people didn't know that, huh? The CEO of one of these companies didn't even take it. So what's that tell you?
It's a business.
And you know what's so funny? These so-called leaders that a lot of people put their trust in, they're taking saline. When they have them on television, oh, see, so-so is taking it. They're not taking the actual thing. They're taking saline, people. They're not taking that shit. People are just fooled, man. It's so easy to fool people. And I always said this, if Hitler was alive today, if Ted Bundy was alive today, they will have a field day. When the way these women are today, oh man, Ted Bundy, if he could come back alive, he'll be coming back alive with a smile on his face. Oh my God, he'll be on such a spree.
If Tim Bundy was alive today, he'd never get arrested.
He wouldn't. They would let him go like Jeremy Mix because he looks good.
Who's that dude that crashed into that woman and her kid? Like, even that sort of shit. That's even worse than Meeks.
You did what?
You never heard of that dude that I think he crashed into a woman and her child. I think she might have been pregnant. I forgot. But basically, he's Chad, so everybody, all the women were simping for him and shit, saying we need to get him out of there. It's unjust. It was, and it wasn't no like, oh, did he or didn't. No, it was a clear case. He clearly should have got murder charges and all that, but the simp parade came out just like Joe Carsonayev back when the Boston bombing and shit. Same sort of shit.
Yeah, I heard a lot of women thought that those guys were attractive. Those bombers.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But if you're just an average guy that no one knows, if you do something wrong, these hoes like let him rock. But if you're a good looking model, oh, he should come out. Everyone makes mistakes. God forgives everybody. But if you're an ugly dude, then oh, he should rot in prison. He's disgusting. He's disgraceful. But if you're good looking, oh, we all do bad. You see, this is how fucked up society is, especially with women. They're such hypocrites. If they say something,
That's the truth.
the things that they say is not equal for everybody. So if I rob a bank, I'm an average guy. They're like, he should go to jail. But if fucking Jason Momoa, the guy that played Aquaman, robbed the bank, they're like, hey, we all make mistakes. We're all human. So he gets a pass because he looks good, because he's tall. But I don't get a pass because I look a certain way. So when I hear women talk about equality, it's like you're bullshitting, because you know, how's it equality if you're treating me? So you're not giving the same person the same standard because we both did the same thing. He looks good, I don't, so he should get let go. But I thought it was about equality. So when women say equality, I laugh at them because I know it's all bullshit at the end of the day. There is no fucking equality. It never was.
Now, even BGS said it. It's not about equality for them. Like, as far as between men and women, it's about equity. It's about equal quality of outcome no matter what you put in.
So yeah, man. So I laugh when I hear when I look on the news, or I mean when I see these fucking parades of these fucking young ladies talking about equality for all, justice for all. Y'all say that, but But when it comes to your favorite celebrity or whatever, oh, he should be free. He should be free. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. So that equality shit goes out the window.
I don't know. Face is morality. That's the law. Your face is your moral system.
Yeah, that social credit score added again. You know, that's the thing about it. Come to think of it, you know, Ted used to get love letters written in calligraphy. You know, while he was, I was in there, women would send him love. Oh, I know you didn't get. I love you.
But
all that fucking shit.
But if you're the Hunchback of Notre Dame, I'm pretty sure you guys seen that movie. If you're the Hunchback of Notre Dame, they're like, yeah, he should die. But yeah, Ted Bundy, oh, he didn't do it. He's innocent. We all make mistakes. God forgives. So again, how's that equality? Because if I commit a crime and Ted Bundy committed a crime, we should both get the same time for the same crime. But since he looks better than me, he should be free. But where's the equality in that, ladies? Well, no. I'm going by what you said. Y'all say justice for all, equality for all. We should treat each other equally. But y'all never treat the guy that wears glasses, that's short. Y'all never treat him good because of the way he looks. So you're a hypocrite. The modern women, they're hypocrites.
And now going back to that recent happening and shit, now it's basically illegal to be ugly.
Oh yeah, it's a crime now. If you're ugly, man, you get a life, bro.
Whoa.
What else is an incel? He's somebody who's denied sexually by society. So if you're an incel and that's terrorism, then it's effectively illegal to be ugly. There's no other way about that shit.
Yeah. By the way, spec streaming, that is such a dirty word. Okay, I prefer to use the term women are just willful idiots that like to promote committees that happen to just fuck over everyone because it's oppression when they don't like it and equality when they love it. So that's where we're living in. We go to Margaret, she makes that buttermilk recipe just the way I like it, and then I get the police called on me. Circle of life.
Yep. You're right, man. You're right, man. It's just so funny to me. That's why when I hear women talk, if I'm in the room, I don't engage with them. I just laugh because 99% of the stuff they say is bullshit. They're just talking just to talk. So when I hear equality, I hate that fucking word. It's coming to a point to where when I hear equality, I'm just like, oh God, I fucking hate that word because it doesn't exist. And when I hear women say, oh, it's personality, you even got Simps saying, oh, it's about personality. No, the fuck it's not. These hoes don't care about personality because if it was about personality, then why does the guy that doesn't look good, one of the nicest people, he's willing to help people out, he gets treated like dog shit? Let's just be fucking real. And I've always told people this. When these women talk about, I love Jesus, I love the Lord, I'll say it like this, gentlemen. If Jesus Christ came on this earth right now, the Messiah, the one of the nicest person on earth, these women will walk right past him and go fuck bad boy Satan in a minute. So when I hear about these terms, oh, I love God, and they put these Bible verses on their fucking Instagram, let's just be real. You hoes would rather fuck Satan than Jesus any day. You hoes would rather hang out with Satan because he got the looks, he got the cars, he got everything. So when I hear women say, oh, I love the Lord and, I'm faithful. No, you're not. You're just talking.
And this is why everybody, like all these women want to put Jesus on standby. They want to fuck Satan, put Jesus on standby. And to all the people watching this, we as men, we're not Jesus, okay? We can't turn, like Jesus turned water into wine. We can't turn whores into wives. It just doesn't work. We can't snap our fingers with
let's use it.
And here's the funny thing. And after bad boy Satan beats their pussy up 50 times, now they want to go cry to Jesus. I'm so sorry, forgive me. That's how it is. And that's what's going to happen with most of these guys that don't get women. Because the winter is coming, OnlyFans, these hoes don't want to work. September 6th, they're ending the unemployment benefits. So to those guys that got rejected by these chicks, they're going to become clinging on to those guys. Because again, like I said earlier in the stream, when women that reject you, those women in their mind, like, hey, I can reject this guy because I know later in the future he'll take care of me because he's so desperate. So while I go fuck the Chads and Tyrones, the guy that I rejected, he could just be an option like 10 years down the line after I'm ran through.
This is why I always say, like, treat women like that game Pigman, where Alamar has all these little like fucking things, whatever, he pulls them out of the ground, they help him carry a bottle cap. Just treat them like that, you know. That's just the way it is with them. This whole respect me, I am woman, hear me roar. Oh fuck, man, I'm so sick of it. From comic books to movies, and then women have the audacity to say that all men are bad. Let's just keep it 100. Women ain't shit. They know it. We know it. Animals know it. That just damn. They want to play this little weird game with people. Then fine. They can play it by themselves. Nobody has to be in the room with them, and they can just run into the fucking wall, which is eventually what they're going to be doing. We're not a movement. We're not the fucking MRA. Let these bitches cash their check. Let them do it. We are not in the business of Captain Save-A-Hole. Let Batman and all the motherfuckers do it. We're not doing it anymore.
Hi, I'm Devin. What do you think about dating coaches? The
closet gays.
Yeah, the fucking idiots. The fucking incels in denial or whatever.
It's all a scam.
Yep. $700 to fix your Tinder pictures. I gotta pay $700 to fix my Instagram. Hey, bro, just pay me $700. I'll fix your Instagram, and all the bitches will be coming to you.
How much?
Really? $700. These motherfuckers charge. Yeah, bro. These motherfuckers be charging people $800.
$700. I can put it outside, not in the bank, but on the other side, something in a hiding place for worse days when it comes to something.
And you're not guaranteed that you're getting pussy too. You're not guaranteed, so you're wasting $700 because you're so desperate.
So
you trust this
$700 for the chance of not worth at all.
Welcome to the West, my bro.
Yep. A lot of guys. Guess what? Believe it or not, Harry Coon, you'd be surprised. A lot of guys pay that money. Just being honest, bro.
I don't know if you do the clip thing on your channel, but it's a very short 1-minute thing that answers Devin's question very, very quickly. I put it in the link description as well. It's safe to show. That's what dating coaches do. They're mentally unstable. They're closet rainbows. I actually truly believe they want dick more than anybody I've ever known, because they want to get money off of men like a hoe, and they want you to just give them money. They are con artists, and rolled up Tamale, rolled Tomasi, Donovan, all these motherfuckers. No, that's what they do. They capitalize off of men. They don't help men. They capitalize off of them, and then they sell volume 1, volume 2, 10, whatever, and that's what they do. I don't fucking like the PUAs, and at least the only PUA I had any respect for was Roosh V. That was the only PUA I had any respect for, because he was honest about his shit. He didn't hide. He didn't act like a little weird ass or a socially awkward fuck, because most of them are. He was just honest about it. Now I think he's like some Orthodox Christian or something. Well, either way, it doesn't fucking matter. But that's the fucking thing.
And Riles, you're right. If you need a dating coach, it's a wrap. It's over for you. It's just like this, and this is fucking simple. But the dating coach is not going to tell you this. If the woman is attracted to you, she's attracted to you. If she's not, then she's not. There's no gaming. There's just nothing of that. Now, of course, you look at some signs, but like, even if women give you choosing signals, they can probably just use that just to lure you in and just reject you. Damn, you just gave her free attention. So like, don't take anything like, even like, for example, right? You're walking around, she's smiling at you, and you're like, oh man, she likes me. I'm gonna go talk to her. Then you go do that, and then she's like, ew, no, you just got played. You just gave her free attention. And a lot of women are doing that. So, me personally, I don't approach women at all. I don't, because I already know what to expect. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, man. But yeah, just to answer your question, what's his name? Devin something. Yeah, man, these dating coaches, they're pieces of shit, bro. Like, they charge men like over $1,000, trying to say, hey, if you do this, you'll get women. If you talk to these many women, you'll get women. Instead of them, they
And
could
they
go
and
ahead.
they cover it up to say, yeah, we want to help as a cover.
Only
I think
words you
it-
never want to hear. Hi, I'm with the government. I'm here to help you. You never want to hear those words.
I think the PUAs are like the biggest proof that society is falling. They're like vultures don't look. Vultures don't come around until there's actual dead meat. It's like the only reason the PUAs are so effective and can charge so much is because things are that fucked up. Like PUAs couldn't exist back in the fucking what 1970s or shit. Like no, you wouldn't need pay $700 for that. You would just fucking go to church and find a bitch, or just go on the street and talk to somebody.
It was actually embarrassing to publicly declare yourself as a PUA back then. It was just they were frowned upon and looked down upon them on most of society. And now on YouTube and all platforms, they're saying stupid shit like boss up, man up, billionaire mindset. Oh, I'm everybody's friend. Oh, you disagree with me? Fuck off, bro. Like all this stupid fucking shit. And that's why on my last stream, I declared myself the Lord and Master of all PUAs. If they don't believe me, then they're a bitch. I'm their Lord and fucking Master now, and they need to, give me money.
No, me and Black Pill J talked about this on mystery streams before. Like all they're doing is faking the success of Chad as like social indicators.
Yeah,
like, you go
you're
out
right.
there, you act confident, you have all this glitter and shit. You're acting like somebody that's already successful. It's like cargo cult logic. You just act like the shit's already there and then hope it actually happens in real life.
Fake
Yeah.
it till you make it kind of shit.
And what's crazy is that these dating coaches, they don't even get women. So while they claim and tell you, hey man, if you do this, you get all these chicks, but they don't show no receipts. Like you don't see them going out into the field approaching women. It's just like, why would you pay someone when he doesn't get no results? It don't make sense to me. You're so desperate, $700, and again, you're thinking with your emotion, not logic.
Yeah, only receipts they got are from you spending shit. That's it.
Yeah, and again, gentlemen, if you're a guy that cannot control your sexual urges, just get a sex doll, get a sex toy. It's okay. It's okay. If you're not that guy that women deem attractive or don't want, just get a doll. I'm just being honest. I know people may laugh or whatever, but hey, it'll do the job. Just being honest. It's not for everybody, but so we're gonna keep doing, keep going out in public looking like a fool, getting rejected every time, getting embarrassed, or you just accept, hey, I'm just not that guy. Get a doll, use it, and then you're good. You're on your way. Because you just want to bust a nut. That's really it. And once you bust that nut, you're just like, okay, I'm good. Post-nut clarity comes in, and then you'll be like, man, I wasted all my time for this bitch. Like, come on, it's not worth it.
That's why PUAs need their own fucking theme song. Hell, put me on a mic in the damn grocery store, so I'll go in and just go, it's okay if you're not gay, because we have PUAs. Fucking around all day.
Yo. Come on, man. That was funny.
They need a damn jingle.
You created that, didn't you, Black Wolf?
Hmm?
You saying again, you said PUA. How'd you do it?
Just gave over the spot, man. I think I might walk in the next grocery store, or whatever. Just go, it's okay if you're not gay, because we got PUAs.
That'll be the next national anthem for them.
That's the thing, man. The PUAs always claim they want to help men, but they really just want our money. And damn, like piss off a PUA, it's like pissing off an ex-girlfriend or something. Well, I don't like that guy anyway. He's whack, he's horny, he's lame, he's a rainbow. I'm like, damn, those guys talked more about my dick than anything. Man, I had one of them on my stream, got my shit shut down a month ago. And now I just declared myself as a self-anointed king, lord, and master of all PUAs. So, yeah, that's the thing. I go and I controlled a few of them with it. I'm their fucking lord and master now. Anything that they say, they have to run it by me first. they bend over, I have to know about it. You know, if they're gonna bend over and make that money, I got to know about it.
I mean,
that's the thing.
that's just as legitimate as them calling themselves Chad. So why not?
Yeah, because they want
Yeah.
everybody to follow them. That's why they hate MGTOW. They want men to go their way, not their own way, their way. Follow me, bro. I ain't got a girl next to me, but I'm gonna tell you how to pick up women. Don't listen to that Black Wolf guy. Oh no, he's trying to lead you down. He doesn't want your money. He just wants to lead you down a path of enlightenment. I'm trying to lead you down the path of alimony. Lead you down the path that rocks.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
why
lead you
they
down the path to where you can get a Me Too. I'm gonna lead you down the path to where you're going on a date, you're spending money, and you get nothing. Follow me. Hey, bro, you give me $500, and I guarantee you'll get one of the baddest bitches on the planet, even though I don't got one.
So why?
This is what
This
we
is
need to do.
Yeah, this is the logic that we have. This is what's going on, man. Gentlemen, we gotta self-control, and it's like, and I'm not trying to weird people out with the whole sex doll thing, but like, don't think that if you can't get a girl at all that you have no options. You really do have options. You do. It's just that to society, people will think that is weird to have a sex doll. I'm like, it does the same job as a woman. It's not the actual real woman, but it does the job. I mean, that's really what you want to do is just bust a nut, right? So why go through all those hoops just to bust a nut when you have an object that looks like a woman? It does the same job as a woman. It doesn't talk. It doesn't get fat. It's not going to cheat on you. It's not going to accuse you of rape. It's just there whenever you want it. When the power goes out, it's there. It's one-time payment, and that's it.
Well,
I want a relationship. So you want to keep constantly spending money trying to make this bitch happy for a year. You spend $3,000 on her total for the whole year. Then y'all break up. You just wasted $3,000.
all right, that's it. And the problem with that is it encounters the same problem as prostitution. If you go through with that and buy a sex doll, you have to like tacitly admit to yourself that you failed. You weren't good enough. You couldn't get the bitch free. And I'm not saying that's like realistic. I'm just saying like from a male ego perspective. People can't deal with that shit.
Because they know that it's fucking awkward, man. Got motherfuckers like Aston Thing and all these other guys driving around in white vans and ice cream trucks telling you about how to get women. Damn, they need to boss up, level up their fucking life, billionaire mindset their fucking life, but they're not going to freaking do it.
And there's some dudes, and believe it or not, there's some dudes that can get women. They just prefer the sex dolls because they just rather not waste their time on the actual woman. Because they're like, why would I waste my time with this bitch when I can just use this doll? I can just bust a nut and handle my business and get my bread. Why waste my time going through all these hoops? And they can get women too. There's some guys that can get women. They just choose not to deal with them.
Yeah, not to mention, I mean, to those out there, I haven't gotten mine yet, but just to those wondering, sex dolls provide the best conversation you'll ever have with a woman. Completely silent.
Yep, that's the best conversation you can have with a female. Silent, and it's nothing to be ashamed of if you have one. And I don't judge men that use them. Now to society that's like, man, that's weird. You can't get anything. I'm like, bro, not every guy hits the jackpot in looks. So you just don't understand. It really pisses me off when a Chad is going to tell a guy that doesn't have the looks that he's short. And he's like, bro, it's not that difficult to get a woman. It's easy for you to say, but you're 6'6". You have a jawline. You got the money. You have all this shit. So it's easy for you to say that. But me, I'm 5 foot tall, balding or whatever. My face is a mess. So it's easy for you to say that. So again, it's what you when it comes to a woman. It's what a man is willing to deal with. And it's what a woman is willing to take from her end. When you're dealing with a woman, it's what she can take from you and what you're willing to put up with.
Yeah,
How much? Go ahead.
Now, Black Wolf, go ahead.
I'm just going to say, I mean, I really think a lot of men out there are fucking masochistic, man. I wish I was around when such conversations would happen. Just so I could just walk up, act like my fucking arm is broken. Like, oh, man, yeah, he used to boss up, man up, you know. Excuse me while I go sacrifice my other arm. I just can't stop fucking with it. Like a moth to a fucking flame. That's what it is, the hedonism. Fuckers are hedonistic. I mean, you can like sex or whatever, just don't be a goddamn socially awkward weirdo about it. I've had friends hate on me in front of women believing it was going to make them like them more. It's fucking weird. It's socially awkward. It's fucking creepy. Anytime you're asking a motherfucker, oh, how does those words make you feel? Does it make you feel warm and fuzzy and wet inside? I mean, we don't need any more of these Dr. Phil motherfuckers. I feel unsafe being around them. Fucking Herbert the pervert motherfucker, Family Guy. It's insane.
Anything for the pussy, Black Wolf. Even people that you thought that you're their friends. When a bitch is there, they act totally different before the bitch got there. And I've seen that in some people that I know in the past. Like, they will act totally different when a bitch comes around. When the bitch comes around, now they want to act all, cool and smooth and shit. It's just like, bro, just be you, man. Be the same person. Why you got to change yourself because a bitch walks into the room? I'm like, she's not the fucking, like, I don't know, man.
Even in the fucking manosphere itself, you can see that shit if a woman gets on the panel.
Yeah, a lot of dudes act pussy.
Yep.
Yeah, like it's that thing I was going back to with men having that inner instinct to accommodate women. Like the whole psychology of everybody just changes on the dot. Like, oh, now you can't curse. Oh, now you can't attack or whatever. It's basically like it's like inborn. You can't treat her as an equal. It's either she's above you or beneath you. But it's no middle ground.
All I know is this: no bitches are allowed on my fucking platform, and even if they were, I'll still say the same shit right in front of them.
Exactly.
Like, these hoes ain't shit. They're not worth marrying. And if she has a problem, then like, why you gotta say that? Because it's the truth. And if you don't like it, then get the fuck off my platform. Simple as that. And it's so funny. Like, this is what I hate what women do. They try to come on your platform and they ask you, why do you say these things? I'm like, why are you here? Why? Like, why? You already know the answer. Why I say these things? Why are you here? But you're just looking for attention. So I don't allow women on my platform. Now, want to allow women on their platform, that is fine. That's their platform. But over here, no. This is for the men. This is for all of us to conversate, because guess what? We can't have these kind of talks out at work. We can't have them out in public because society will deem this shit as, oh, it's misogynistic. No. These are issues that a lot of men are dealing with. But society refuses to acknowledge this shit. So that's why we're having these conversations.
And I think it's even deeper than attention. I think it's just this. They'll come to like a male space, no matter what it is, just to like socially sanitize the shit.
But to be honest with you, Jack Nickelback,
So
what's so crazy? Jack Nickelback? Those women that try to come on their platforms, we're the men that they really want. They don't want the simps. They want us. It sounds crazy, but that's the truth. You got those simps out there, they're kissing our ass, willing to give them everything. We're just over here like, nah, we're just chilling. They're more attracted to us. Isn't that weird? That they'd rather come to our platforms than deal with the simps? It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Actually.
We as MGTOW, we're the rock stars of the fucking internet. It's just the way it is, man. It's just stupid. I don't change the way I talk around women either. If these simps and shit are gonna bring them up on everything, then fine. But I've noticed that immediate switch. That when men get around women and then men start going into bitch mode, and they have a popular favorite. Last chick that asked me, who hurt you? I thought about it for a moment. I looked her straight in the eye and I said, who fucked you? Find out, solve that mystery. We'll figure out.
Yeah, ma'am. Who's the guy that fucked you and left you in the dust? Who was it? Well, you guys are pigs and you guys are the same. I'm like, bro, bitch, you opened the legs. So you opened the door, you allowed him in the door, and he he went inside and he left. Don't blame me for that shit. And that's what a lot of women do. They keep saying men are trash. Men are trash. It's like, go ahead.
They're judging all men by the men they fuck. That's why. That's why you have women who think 6 feet is like the normal height for a dude.
Yeah, which
You
is
know, that's like
like
20% of men.
yes, man, and
Yeah.
that's why. And again, gentlemen that are watching this, I'm monk not only for like peace, but I'm also monk because these women are crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like the way that they think is just like it's coming to a point to where I think that it's just my opinion. Y'all don't have to agree with me. I'm starting to think that these women are retarded because it's just like you're blaming me for something that another
You
guy
didn't
did.
do.
Yeah, that I didn't do. Oh, all men are this and men are this. Men only care about themselves. Really, men are selfish. Really, you got all these simp motherfuckers. They are willing to give their life for you. Men are selfish. That don't make no sense. I don't have bitches hitting me up on my Instagram. You hoes do. Y'all have a lot of simps hitting y'all up on Instagram. We don't get attention. We don't get none of that shit.
Yeah. That's
So
why
it's
we
like
need.
they can never be satisfied, and that's it is what it
They
is.
even want to be even satisfied. Because it's not enough.
Oh,
We don't want to
feminism
be
is
oppressed.
feminism is infinite. There's no end state. There's no
Yeah.
goal. It's just an infinite pursuit.
Yeah, and me personally, I practice minimalism. The stuff that I have in my bedroom, just a bed, a laptop. I don't have that much stuff in my apartment. I don't even have a couch or a kitchen table. I live a minimalistic life, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with having less things. That's just how I
Men don't
live.
need that. Men don't need that much. Usually, we make a whole bunch of shit for other people. Usually, your wife and your kids. Like
Yeah.
you ever saw that meme? Like, oh, how can men live like this? And it's just a fucking chair and a TV in the fucking room.
Yep, that's me. That's me.
That's not even you. That's just how males do shit. We don't need a whole bunch of extraneous shit. Women
Yeah,
control
we don't.
reproduction. Men control production. That's how it is.
This
When
is
you
this
bring
is
them-
how I,
Oh, go ahead, Black Wolf.
Civilization.
I was gonna say. This is how I know I missed my calling as a fucking reporter. I'd be fired within a week. But man, the things I would say. I just pick up a mic, go out there. I can see Cindy's out here. The tires, broken. Locked herself out of her car. Poor manless bastard. Please donate this whore money.
Oh
Fix her
man.
fucking car. Maybe even make it a black and white thing like this. Just donate this whore money, please. When she becomes of age, she spreads her legs and flies. So beautiful. Just hope the bitch never comes back.
Oh man. But overall, man, it's like, and that's why I shaved my head bald because I'm losing my hair anyway, and it's kind of my fault because I was stressing on these hoes for years, and looking back now, I'm like, man, these hoes were not really worth the stress. They never were. I just made it difficult. Like, this is just who they are. Why am I trying to figure out shit that can never be really figured out? I mean, we know what they do because women follow trends, but it's like trying to figure out women, man. It's like you're trying to, it's like you're trying to put together like a 1 million piece puzzle together. It's just like, man, why even waste your time? You know what I mean? And again, if guys want to deal with women, that's cool. But for me, I'm like, I'm good, man. I don't want a headache today. I don't want to get upset. I just want to lay down in my bed, go to sleep in peace, and just relax. That's what I really want at the end of the day. I want to be in my 40s at a beach somewhere chilling, sipping some coconut, smoking a cigar, and just chilling. Just chilling. Play some good music, just chilling. Like,
Embrace the freedom.
yes. Yes, and it's like dudes have the power, but the problem is a lot of dudes relinquish it to the female. That's the fucking problem. We already have the power. When these hoes say, "Oh, we got the power," no, you don't. Men gave y'all that power. We have the power already, but our problem
And then they
as men is that
snitched it from us.
actually we
No,
gave it to them.
men
We gave it to
yeah.
them. We gave it to them. We gave them the power. It wasn't no snatch. We legit. We freely gave it to them because we want that pussy. We freely gave it to them. We gave these hoes our power. We gave it away like cheese doodles. We gave it away. So it wasn't snatched. We gave it to them. And again, I know you're in a different country, Germany, but here in the States, bro, a lot of men, they willingly gave it away for the women. They'll give
They
it away free
willingly
like
gave it
fucking
away.
candy. Yes, bro.
Get it. I get it.
The
I get it. I
simping,
understand.
yeah, yeah. The simping here is so fucking hard, bro. Simping here is like Super Saiyan 4 max level in this fucking world.
Hell,
Damn.
it's like Christianity, Islam, and simping, and I don't know which one the biggest, man. It's like a whole religion unto itself. Shit.
Got it.
And there's this one guy in the Ministry of Spiritual Logic, aka Hawk. He's a Christian guy, but even he said that marriage is illogical. I'm a Christian guy too, and I'm like, it's dumb. It's a waste of time. Like, I don't know why dudes. I mean, and again, people that watch this, we do not tell people what to do. I'm not no guidance counselor, nothing like that. That's not what we're here for. We're just offering like advice to like, hey, if you put yourself in this situation using the law of probability, this might happen to you. Is this wise? That's why men need to think. Stop. It's okay to have feelings, but just because you have feelings does not mean that you should act on it. And that's what's going on with a lot of men. They want to fall in love, which is a natural thing, but they act on it. And then once they act on it, they put themselves in a situation to where they can't even get out of it. And now they're fucked for life.
Well, society's basically built to be a parasite on those pro-social instincts that actually built society in the first place. You like your in the urge to sacrifice, your urge to take care of people, your urge to bond with the woman in society. That's just taken advantage of by essentially the females and the state. It's like it's a disability to be a good person.
Yeah, you're right.
Like you need a fucking handicap sticker on in your fucking car if you have a fucking moral backbone. That's how it is.
Yeah, man. Good men always like, and it's as sad as it is. Those good, genuine dudes out there, because I don't consider myself a nice guy anymore. I'm not. Like I respect people, but that whole nice shit, that shit is dead. That shit's been dead for years. But those nice, genuine dudes that really try, they get shitted on the most.
Absolutely.
Like, oh man, you see it in fucking plain view. Like they really like this girl so much they're willing to die for her. They're willing to like sacrifice everything they have for her, and she still shits on this guy for the dude that just got out of prison for choking the shit out of her. Like, this is reality. I mean, I've been lied to. Yeah, you just treat a girl right and she will like you. That's a fucking lie. That's a lie.
You know what really fucked me up early on? It was when I realized that women weren't getting with these dudes despite being pieces of shit. They were going with them because they were pieces of shit. That really fucked me up.
Well, anyone remember those little heart-shaped candies and shit they used to give around Valentine's Day? I remember one specifically. You leave me breathless. I mean, all that shit's starting to make sense. Women want a man that leaves them breathless. So, I mean, with just a little bit of air to breathe, So maybe Chad was onto something. We choked shit out of her. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just a fucking thing. I mean, women always want to change some dude, some psychotic dude, and then they want some other lucky bastard to try to pull a rabbit out of their ass. I mean, it's a cruel magic trick, Nobody wants to pull a rabbit out of a woman's ass while she's getting fellatio behind under the fucking table. It's fucking weird. It's a very sadistic magic trick,
No, I think I had to. I think it was explained before. I forgot what kind of psychology shit it was. It was something actually doctoral, but basically women were seeking out these psychologically fucked up cases. Well, basically the dark triad sort of thing. The thing is, you can civilize this dude with your pussy, so that he does all this sort of take over the society shit, but he's cool with you. It's basically like you have your own private psychopath that likes you, like you have a lion on call or something. So like the worse the beast and all that shit that still likes you, the more successful you'll latch on, like, you know.
So,
But
so you're basically telling me that's the male version of private dancer. I'm your private dancer. I simp not for money. Stab anyone you want me to. I mean, is that the kind of weird shit these bitches are into now?
I mean, it's natural. That's the instinct. That's why you see all these romantic books and all that usually have some version of a dude that's strong, good looking, and evil as fuck, or some sort of monster. That's what it's about. Having your private monster on call that serves you and is willing to cheat and do all this sort of shit to get by in society.
Man.
So no, that a girl getting with an asshole is actually biological programming working as intended.
Mm-hmm.
It's a function of the system, not a bug in it.
Yeah. So fucked up. The guy that wants to do right doesn't get in trouble. He gets to use goods. Damn.
At best.
Yep. As sad as it is, but again, it's reality. It sucks. Hopefully a lot of guys won't be that hanger that these hoes put in the closet for like 10 years and don't pick you up until they're ran through. They have like 5 kids from 5 different motherfuckers. Then they're going to pick that hanger up.
This is why we can never have a GameStop version. Like, the sex market is just so fucked up. We could never have a GameStop version of it. I mean, especially with me running that motherfucker. Like, sir, it was not pre-owned, okay? It was pre-fucked. It's not used, it's pre-fucked.
Oh,
Damn.
Like wolf. Damn, bro. Yo,
Coming with the roast.
man. You guys are killing it, man. GameStop. Yo, that's a good analogy right there.
GameStop for women. We don't sell used whores here. We sell everything we sell has been pre-fucked and tested. Don't worry.
Man,
Our
these
slogan.
women are so bad. A lot of women, they need to be fucking refurbished. That's what needs to happen. Honestly, you can't even do that. Actually, it's too late.
No, you
Actually,
can.
Hoes, you can refurbish them?
Yeah, you never heard of those hymen recovery
Like pussy
surgeries?
type surgery?
Yeah, all that sort of thing. Hymen reconstruction surgery. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that can refurbish them. But those damn kids, they can't be refurbished.
No,
Nope.
that's right.
Yeah, even with that Hyman thing, man, you can't be a born again whore. I'm sorry, ladies, you can't be a born again whore, especially with me being the priest. You know, I get in trouble. So, you're holding her down too long. Oh, sorry, I was just doing the Lord's work. Sorry, oh, she's good now. Try and do the Lord's work and getting rid of one fucking problem at a time.
Yeah, and for me personally, I do believe God forgives people, but it doesn't change the fact that you were still a hoe. I mean,
Nope.
Yeah, I mean,
Not gonna change
you were
that.
forgiven. You still did the shit.
oh yeah, Jesus forgives people, but it doesn't change the fact that you were a hoe. You were. You may not be anymore, but that reputation doesn't go away, and that's where the consequences come in. Yes, you're forgiven, but those consequences still come, and that consequence is no guy is going to want to take your baggage. And don't get mad if men don't want to, because why is it my responsibility as a single man that's doing well for myself? I didn't make the bad decisions that you made, so you expect me to come into your life and fix it. I got to sacrifice the
Hell no.
shit that I work for. But guess what, gentlemen? That's the mindset that a lot of women have.
And they expect it
Yes.
us to do that.
You know why? I can't really get mad at the women that expect it, because a lot of men fucking do it. That's
For
why
free.
they expect it. Because
They
we
do the shit for
it.
free. That's
Yes.
the real. They don't even get paid or nothing for it. You don't even get. There's not even the expectation of reciprocation. You just do the shit because you're supposed to do the shit. That's literally the logic with it.
Yes, and a lot of these hoes think that just because Sierra did it with Russell Wilson, that a lot of them can do it too. So even the women can influence each other. Oh man, she found a Russell Wilson, so I believe I can find one too as a single mom. It's the mindset, because men, again, we gave them the power. It's not of oh they snatched this, or they did. No, we caused it as men. We caused this shit.
And there's
Because
no
think
quick
about
fix.
it. Because think about it. These hoes wouldn't be single mothers if they did, if men had high standards. I'm pretty sure if the majority of men had standards, class, told these women, hey, if you act like that, it's a wrap. I'm pretty sure these hoes will have a different tune. Maybe, not guaranteed. But the reason why the single mother can say, it's all good. I know that loser back then that I didn't want. He'll take care of me because a lot of men do it. So it's expected. For example, like I said earlier, when I told my old supervisor coworkers that I don't take women on dates, it surprised them because they've been used to be taken out on dates and guys paying for it. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. So it wasn't normal for them. So I'm anti-woman. See the thing there? You see, I'm breaking this. You see, we're breaking the cycle.
Not like the thoughts of the millennials and the Z, and especially the Z's and especially the alphas. We're really the first generations to like break the social contract on the male side.
Yep.
We're
Like
breaking.
as far as yeah,
We're breaking the
like
cycle of stupidity. That's what we're breaking.
Yeah.
I mean, essentially, it was a delayed effect, but women left, and now men are leaving too, since they realize there's nothing to get paid for with it. Like, there's only so much a young boy can see his dad and uncle get fucked over, and his friends get fucked over before he decides to not do that shit.
Yeah, there's nothing we could do to stop this. I mean, people always talk about changing the universities or changing the laws. They ain't gonna do shit. Women have been allowed to act a fool for so long that there's nothing to really put this in place. And to all the bitches that don't like me, I throw holy water at you if I didn't already know it was gonna evaporate by the time it even hit you.
Oh my God, Black Wolf. But so to those guys that said, oh, we got to change the law so we can get back. Like, bro, so you mean to tell me that a change of legislation is gonna get these hoes to act right? You're a damn fool.
Nope.
First
They
of all,
don't
you
care
can't
about the laws. They don't care.
even change the fucking laws. That's why the MRAs became MGTOW in the first place. That's why MGTOW developed, because changing the laws is nobody gives a fuck about men, including other men.
Yeah, that's why men go their own way. Because the thing is that, Jack, and this is really sad too, there are some guys in these spaces, they are hoping that these things change so they can go back to the plantation. I'm just being real. They are hoping that these bad things happen to the women so the women can change. I'm like, honest, but here's my thing though. Why should a woman have to go through torment and through pain just to be a good person? So her going through hell is going to force her to be a good person? I don't think so. She should have been submissive and feminine from the beginning. So no, I don't care if they change the laws or not. I don't care if they're on the street or not. Oh, I'll be submissive. It's too late. No.
No, that's just being a chameleon. That's just being a chameleon. That's not.
And they fucked it up royally.
And y'all notice it on these TikTok videos, right? These women are defending, women, y'all got to start treating men right. These are women that have that hit the wall and they understand that their time is up. Shout out to Jade MGTOW when he said their time is up. It's a wrap.
You know, the crazy part is I've tried to warn people and they get mad. I mean, for example, black community was the canary in the fucking coal mine. It was ground zero for fucking feminism. That's where that shit got perfected. If you want to see the final level, go to any fucking trailer park, go to any goddamn hood, go to any fucking place, and you will see the feminism, the final form. That's what it is.
The hood, especially, that is beyond over.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
the
done
hood is
deal.
fucking 10 years in the future relative to any other place on Earth. That's.
And I try to tell people this. One guy got mad. One person got mad and it was like, oh no, it started in the white community. No, it didn't. Feminism, black community was ground fucking zero feminism, and it is over. The hood, all that shit is game over. I'm not trying to be an ass. People can call me racist, whatever the fuck. It's fucking over. It doesn't matter. That's the thing. And every community and whatever the fuck is soon gonna follow. That's the thing. What happens in one place trickles over to the other. And people need to know. That's the thing. People need to know their history before they start coming at us MGTOW. Know your fucking facts. We've been here for 6, 10, 15, 20 years, and people want to go off some tidbit shit like after a couple months to tell us what it is. I mean, damn it. We know what it is. We know better than the people jumping into the shit. If you're blue pill, I'm just gonna start considering blue pill as retarded, like very mentally disabled, single digit IQ. You can't help these
Wow.
fuckers.
Hell
You just can't.
no.
right.
I'm almost.
Yeah, all these other groups think they safe, and next thing you know, they have a fucking 90% single mother rate. That shit didn't come out of nowhere.
Yeah,
just
in their
laugh
mind, they
at-
think it did. On my bed.
No, you're fine. Go ahead, Black Wolf.
I was saying, in their mind, they think it did. You know, well, that community was always fucked up, and no, in the 1950s and 60s, like it wasn't just black. Like you had the black community, like Latin community. Divorce was a very rare thing. You had people living that leave it to beaver fucking lifestyle. Government didn't like that shit. Had these biplanes and paid people who already hated them motherfuckers to go over there and tear that place up. That's what fucking
Yep.
happened. And they won't tell you that in the fucking history book. But those so-called racist people were fucking paid to tear up Black Wall Street and all
Yes.
that fucking shit, because here we got, you know, these black folks living better than white folks and shit like that. And they didn't fucking like that shit. And that was the thing, because the country needs a default poor status. And this is what feminism did to that community. And everybody watching this, be warned, because you're next, motherfucker. What it's going to do is it makes women the de facto male of the family. It fucks up your credit score so bad to where even if you're rich, nobody gives a fuck, and that's what it is. Like, it's a done fucking deal, and all over the world, it's probably just as done too. It's only hit in different places, but it's fucking done. No one is safe. Doesn't matter what country you go to. Doesn't matter where you go. Bitches are gonna bitch. They're gonna be pro-commie on everything they do, and then we're all gonna end up in the same boat. So welcome to being the new. I ain't gonna say the word, but fuck. Welcome to being the new fellas. Let's put it that way.
I disagree. The male in that relationship ain't the woman. The male is the state.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, know
My
what you
bad.
mean. But to be precise with, it's the state that's keeping her safe. It's the state that's providing for her. Then you got the woman who's second. She's in the same position. Then you got the children. Then you got the dog. And then you got the man taking the place of the fucking mule back on the farm.
Well, yeah,
You
it's the
just there
hyena
for labor.
matriarchy. You ever watch hyenas function? It's the hyena matriarchy. The male, I made a video about that. The male is like the bottom tier. The reason I call the women a de facto man is because you can't say shit to them. The state is like their father. Their job is like their boyfriend. And then the children come first. And then somewhere you'll see the man there in the family tree right behind the family dog or the pack mule or whatever fucking animal or pet they happen to buy. And it's some dumb fucking shit. And these guys, you got men in bad neighborhoods, good neighborhoods across the spectrum. Oh, I know I'm getting a raw deal, but that pussy though, man, can't escape that pussy. Master your fucking biology, grow a goddamn common sense, and get the fuck out of there. If you must fuck, go to another country. America's done, Canada's done, and maybe half of Europe's done. I don't fucking know. Just find a hobby.
It's all done. It's all done.
Yeah,
But
at this
America
point-
is just gonna be Earth soon, man. It's a wrap.
Yeah, it is, and I know that guys that want to travel overseas, the women are more submissive. But here's the thing, though, it's going to spread worldwide anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
So again, like I said, this gentlemen, is if y'all want to, because believe it or not, because once all this shit comes to a close and all this shit spreads, these women worldwide, they're all going to act the same like here. You might as well get the doll. Or a toy. I'm just being honest with you. It's going to come to that point to where you're going to have to realize reality. Like, damn, it's really over. Yes, it's been by design. Yes, it was designed to be this way. You got to embrace it and accept it. But the thing is that a lot of guys, they're going to take their lives over this shit once they realize that, damn, there's no hope anymore. There never really was. Some guys were meant to win. Most guys were meant to lose. That was just part of the game anyway. Now, the guys that win, they lose too. Everyone fucking loses.
Yeah, that's something the red pill says that's fucked up. Not that I'm saying when they say, "Oh yeah, it's cool because she's gonna hit the wall and shit." It's like that's not good because everybody lost. There's a man out there that didn't get to have a good wife. She didn't get to have a good husband. Like there was no victory here for anybody. Like, it's not a
Nope.
0-sum game where just because she lost, we won. Like, no, everybody got fucked up in that deal. Like me,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, oh, karma came because she hit the wall as a spinster. I'm like, that's fucked up for society because now everybody lost out. Like,
Yep, and women ruined that. Women were always a burden on society. They can deny it, but they were. I mean, wasn't that long ago to where you'd have to bring a cow or a fucking goat or some goddamn chickens or some shit to go, I'd like to take it to a dotted hand. The only difference is I wouldn't have made it in that society. I'd be bringing the cow back. Oh, the cow is nice, but you can have it. Where's the cow? Oh, I brought the woman back. Don't worry. You can keep that. I'll keep the cow.
yeah, you talking about bride price? That still goes on, and that's actually why a lot of people. That's part of the reason people become terrorists, so they can get a wife. You never saw it in one thing the Taliban just did, where everybody who's a fight, they're gonna take the women who are like under 40 or so, and give every fighter there who fought for the Taliban a wife. Terrorism is like inherent. Terrorism is so mixed up with sex, like the sexual economics is crazy. Or like you've already heard the meme where, okay, you fight for Allah, you get 72 virgins. Like it.
Yeah.
We've always known this shit.
See this. Well, now we know where we can go. I mean, shit. I don't even want to be part of this shit. I just want to be the one issuing off the whores. Just whore. My name is Wendy. Once again, whore. He's your new husband.
And honestly, if a woman can just like, most of it's not gonna happen anyway, but just like cook, be feminine, and just keep her mouth shut. Oh man, that would be great. But most importantly, shut the fuck up. If these hoes just learn how to shut the fuck up, this world will be a better fucking place. If they just shut up and submit. Shut up and submit.
World peace might actually be achieved.
Man, I don't even want the submission. I just don't want to be fucked over. Just something that simple. Just don't backstab me.
Yeah.
You can't even get that. You can't even enter into a relationship without like the slight expectation that like, okay, she might just switch up on me for some like random ass reason one day that I couldn't have logically predicted. Like it's like that. Thoughts like that fuck with your humanity.
Oh yeah, the thought that, man, I can't believe she did. Yeah, and I was fortunate. I'd never been in a relationship before. I just had sex with women. I've never been in. I don't even count high school as a relationship, but in general, I never been in a relationship, and I'm so grateful that I wasn't. Because, yeah, JMO, you can join the panel, bro. Hold on,
be happy, man. Be happy, brother. I mean, some relationships. I've only had 2 relationships in my entire life. One was like 2 or 5 years. The other one was almost 8 or 10. But the thing about it is, you didn't really miss much, man. When we were doing this stupid shit in my college days, anyone here remember them goddamn frat parties and shit? I used to just go there to get drunk and play games. But I remember one time I was going to my class, and I kid you not, there were these 3 drunk fucking bitches. And I don't know what the fuck it is, buy two skinny bitches, get a fat one free. But for whatever reason, they were around the light post, and they had someone had called a dog catcher, and I went over to the dog catcher and tried to pay him some money because he's putting the dog in the thing. And this is what these 3 bitches were doing. One threw up in the middle of the street. The other one was fucking took a shit and was sliding her ass in the fucking grass. And then the other one got naked and started swinging around the fucking pole. I cannot make this shit up. That is the fucking truth. And I went over to the dog catcher, who got the dog that got loose from some quad area, and I said, you're a dog catcher, right? He's like, yeah. I said, think you can take care of those 3 bitches? And I made sure to say that loud as possible. Anybody want to help this dude with these 3 bitches, put them in the kennel? Maybe get them spayed? I mean, damn it. What the fuck is wrong with these women? Somebody needs to shame these bitches. I mean, seriously, I'm happy I never had a daughter.
There's no shame. No, there's no shame anymore because that's misogynistic. Now, what you used to call shameful is now a point of pride.
Yeah, it's all accepted now.
It's not even accepted. It's encouraged.
It's both. It's both accepted and encouraged.
Right now, it's a good thing to be. Now you should be proud to be a hoe. Like being a virgin is probably shameful at this point. Like, damn, you ain't getting no dick. Go out there and spread your legs and fly. Like,
Shit. If a woman tells her female friends that she's a virgin, it's like it's like you're about to hit a deer and the deer stares at you when you're about to hit it. It's like, ooh, what? You a virgin, girl? You need to get some dick.
And then come to us back.
Yep.
And then
I'm
we
one of
talk to you.
I'm one of those guys, like, whenever I hear a woman say that, I mean, there needs to be a database for this. I want to be like, check the whole facts. Can somebody show me the whole facts? I mean, I just got to make sure, you know. It's like buying a car that depreciates in value. I mean, the engine never shuts the fuck up. The tires fly off the fucking handle. You got to change the oil more than necessary. It's a fucking burden. Nobody wants that shit.
Yeah, and I tell gentlemen on my channel, women depreciate in value. They depreciate in value. Remember that.
yeah.
See, I don't want to be an old married man because I'm gonna have to deal. Like, I would never want to deal with that shit. Like, I feel bad for old married dudes. Like, I met some couples like from places like Hawaii, you know, Okinawa. I mean, they seemed okay, but that's the whole generation or two ago. But I don't want to, like, I'm single because I don't want to be that guy that's like 70 years old and have to turn out the fucking lights. Don't you love me anymore? Yeah, I just love you more when the lights are off.
Hell no.
Yeah, I can't keep them on.
Only people who could do that shit are like boomers and silent generation people. Like anybody else, like hell no, you can't be no old successful couple, man. I've never seen that shit.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah, because those boomers right now, and I'm gonna get to you, JMO. Those old boomers right now, they've already been together for like 40 years. So it's like, what's the point of breaking up? Like, we've already been together for like 40 years already. So they're gonna stay together. But now that's gonna be kind of rare because like couples, they're getting sick and tired of each other. Like within the first couple months, they're tired of each other.
Especially because of COVID.
Oh yeah, JMO, welcome to the stream, brother. What's up?
Hey, thanks for having me on the panel. Shout outs to you, Shadow Muck, and everybody on the panel. Shout outs to y'all, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jalen.
Shout out to you, man. So what you got, brother? Open panel. What's up?
No, I'm just saying, like, we're just gonna ignore the fact that a lot of these women out here have terrible hygiene. Am I the only one that noticed that?
Oh,
Like,
they do.
I've been with women, and even the first girl I ever laid down with had terrible hygiene, bruh. And I thought it was this or nothing. Like I back in my simp days, back in the days where I was blue pill, I thought it was that or nothing. So I went ahead and laid down with this bitch with terrible hygiene. I wanted to cut off my fucking nose.
But she had swamp ass in the pussy.
Bruh, it smelled like something then crawled in that motherfucker and died, and then some more shit tried to help it and then died as well.
Yo,
See.
yeah.
I believed
That's
I could have
why-
saved. Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Like, well, I'm sorry. Go
Oh,
ahead.
my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was gonna say.
You're
I wish I had known you back then, bro. I feel like if I had known, like back then, what I know now, I could have saved a lot of people. I would have waited outside your house like a Legend of Zelda NPC and go, "It's dangerous to go alone," and give you some Febreze. It's
Right.
dangerous to go alone. Take this.
And understand this, like I've been to the club and I've seen women go in the bathroom, like it you know how long that line is and how short the line is for the men. Like I done passed the women's restroom and I done seen like a girl rush in that motherfucker and just sit on the toilet, and not knowing that it was other bitches before her that sat on that same toilet. She didn't wipe that motherfucker or nothing. She went in that motherfucker and just set her ass right on that toilet stool, bro. You know, women, they gotta sit down to pee shit and do everything, right? So they don't even wipe after each other, bro. They don't wipe the toilet or nothing. They just go in there and sit down, bro. That shit is nasty. And then these niggas are taking these same bitches home. What the fuck?
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
remember, JMO, why would these hoes clean themselves when they know that guys are willing to fuck them anyway?
Yeah, exactly.
No, that-
If the shit works, like why change?
See, I never understood how anybody can bypass the latrine. I got a real fucked up story about this. I must have been about 15, 16 when this shit happened, a long fucking time ago. I went to this pool party. It was this really beautiful chick, you know, like blonde hair, green eyes, whatever. It was a really, really beautiful woman. She walks over to me and I immediately smelled the swamp ass and the pussy. And I got out.
Ugh.
I fucking took off. But she tried to give me a hug. Like, hey, get the fuck away from me. I don't know what that is, but it scares me. That's some Loch Ness monster kind of shit. Don't know what's going on. Take care of that before you talk to me. And seriously, to any woman that happens to come and watch this shit, I'm sure there's one or two out there. Learn how to clean your twat. It's not that fucking hard. If we can clean our shit, you can clean yours. And for the love of God, I am so happy we don't share a bathroom with one another, because I've seen the female restrooms. I had the misfortune of cleaning the motherfucker. Some of these women are disgusting. Like, what are they, like, park
I got
pigs or some
stories
shit?
of that. Yeah, I got some stories because I used to work at a grocery store. That was my first job, and my job was a quality assurance, basically clean. Right, I go into the women's bathroom. It's this fishy smell, and I see tampons on the floor, and I'm like, how the fuck do you piss on the seat? You're sitting down. These motherfuckers will have piss on the seat, and I gotta clean that shit. I'm like, but you're sitting down. Are you moving while you're pissing? I'm like, I don't understand it. So tampons on the floor, fishy smell, all that stuff.
I mean, logistically, I can see it if you're trying to like hover over the seat, but like whatever.
You know, it's sad. Some people could say they went to Vietnam. Some people could say they went to Iraq. Other people say they went through the fucking female's restroom. Can't unsee that shit. Can't unsmell that shit. Having post-traumatic stress and fucking nightmares at night. It was all over the walls, man. School.
Just thinking about it is just...
A lot of women never, ever in their life went to a gynecologist, ever. And these the same bitches on Instagram twerking. They on TikTok twerking. The only thing I can think of is I bet that shit stink. I bet it stink right now. If I was to stick my finger in that shit, it smell.
Makes me vomit.
And that's one of the other main reasons why I'd rather just get a doll or just jerk off. It's like what's the point? Like, what's the point?
Right.
Damn.
And I ain't gonna even cap
and
y'all.
again, that's just me. Not saying for everybody to do it, but that's just me.
No, I ain't gonna even cap to y'all, man. Like, most of the women I ever like had sex with had an odor. You feel me? It might have not been like overbearing, like, oh shit, this bitch, ugh. But they all had like different levels of stink odor, you know? And I used to think that shit was normal. It got to the point to where I was thinking like, all right, cool. I got used to it. I was able to like look at that shit like, whatever, it's pussy is pussy. You know, because I was a simp. I was a blue pillar, man. And looking back at it, bro, I was like, man, what the fuck was I thinking? What the fuck was I thinking? Was I that fucking desperate for pussy? Really? I was that fucking desperate, bro.
Yeah, you guys be so surprised. You see this pretty chick, right? You never would have thought that this hot chick will have shit in her fucking panties. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Yeah, I've had dudes tell me, it's like, yeah, man, I was excited. I was about to fuck this 10, but then as soon as I pulled her panties down, I saw some brown stuff. And I was like, what the fuck? And this dude was so pissed. He was about to fuck a dime. But as soon as he pulled those panties down, he saw some brown shit. And he was like, nah, I'm done. He was like, you gotta go. You gotta go. You turned me off. A dime piece. Model looking chick. She has shit in her drawers.
You want to pass? Wipe your ass.
A lot of men don't talk about this. Like, we're supposed to look at these women like, damn, man, she's perfect, knowing that this bitch probably didn't even wash her ass this morning.
And to be honest with you, most of the chicks that stink out here is the fat bitches. They stink the most. Because I'm in the South, and it gets really hot here. Like, imagine it's hot, and they're sitting on your couch. Like, you know it's going to leave a smell. Ugh, ugh. You know, fucking, I actually, bitch, you can have the couch. You can have it. I don't want it no more. You can have it. You killed it, you can have it.
What's with these dudes dating fat bitches? I mean, like, every time I see, like, an in-shape guy with a fat woman, it's like watching Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy walk down the street. What the fuck?
Yo, Dog, I live in South Carolina, bro, and every time I go to the Walmart, there's always an in shape dude with this fat chick, and I was like, ugh, like her neck be moving, her arms be jiggling. I'm like, bro, you chose that, really?
Well, hold on now.
I rather
Hold on. And part of the problem is how many thin bitches are there? Isn't most of
that's
America
a good
like
point.
fucking obese or overweight?
It's about 40, 50, like 40, 45%
Hey,
of women are,
nigga,
obese.
I
And you're
mean,
right,
dude,
because I'm in the South, and you know that people like to eat fried chicken, mac and cheese, soul food, and all that shit. Motherfuckers like to eat in the South, so you do have a point there. Go ahead, JMO.
nah, bro. I done been to like strip clubs where I had bitches shaking in my face, and I just smelt that air, like the air while they shaking it, bro. And it smelled like straight ass, fish, and piss, and oh man, like I done been to strip clubs. These are strippers, professionals, bro. Can't even take care of their hygiene, bro.
Well, I've never been to a strip club. I've heard stories of men telling me, yeah, man, the strippers be stinking, but hey, but they still be getting them dollars though.
you know the
Right?
worst
Not
part? Like, even when I was out of, sorry to cut you off, but you know the worst part about this shit? Even when I was out of shape at one point, I never had a desire to date fat bitches. I mean, I didn't have a racial preference, but I just couldn't date fat bitches. It was so bad that I had friends that got mad and hated me. Like, man, why you got to say that about me? Because it's just my slogan. If you're fatter than me, get away from me. Get away from me. Just leave me be. If you're fatter than me, leave me be.
Never date a bitch you can't pick up. That's the rule, man.
Now, I will
right.
admit, back in the past, I did fuck a fat bitch. A lot of guys will admit that I did, but knowing my value now as a man, at this point, I'd rather be an incel than be with a fat bitch. I don't care what
Right.
anybody says. I'll be an incel all day. I'll take incel all day. I'd rather be the virgin incel that has millions of dollars in the account versus me getting with a fat chick. That's an easy opportunity to get some. I'd rather be the virgin incel. That's fine.
Right.
I'm
And I go ahead, Black
No,
Wolf.
no,
I'm
my bad,
sorry.
my bad. That's just me tripping. You can go. My bad. I was just
No,
simply gonna say, no,
I
what
hate
did,
it. Oh
oh, no, go. Sorry, I'm good.
no, I hate it when I walk around and you have like women. I can feel these bitches staring at me, bro. Like I can almost like feel their glands like burning through my skin. But I take a quick glance at them. They want to sit up here and like look like I pulled out a gun on their ass or some shit. Like, bitch, you was staring at me the whole time. I simply just glanced back at you, and you act like I done put the gun out on you or something. The bitch didn't try to like turn around and go the other way and all that shit. But I felt you looking at me this whole time. I hate when women do that shit. And shout outs to you, Black Wolf, because you said that shit about the situation with you at Macy's buying that jacket, bro.
Yeah, that was
Like,
crazy because I wasn't even looking at her. Like, she just happened to be in the way, and like that weird interaction. She had this "I'm too good for you" kind of fucking thing, and I'm like, bitch, you're almost 300 pounds. What the
right,
hell?
facts.
You know,
And the
she's
thing
a
is,
female.
Black
She is
Wolf,
better than you.
the thing
Yeah.
is, Black Wolf, they come into your space trying to get your attention. And then when you get them like one single glance, they take that as validation. Like you just validated them by giving them just a quick glance. You trying to see where you going. You trying not to bump into the bitch. So you try to glance up and see how far you is from the bitch so you won't collide with her ass. But she take that shit as you giving her some type of validation and she want to run off and look at you all weird and crazy and shit and like you a fucking creep. I'm like, bitch, get the fuck on, bitch. Get the fuck out of my face with that shit, man. I just simply glanced at your ass and now you think that I'm giving you like choosing signals or some man, fuck you. But my
That's
fault,
the
I don't
messed
mean to
up.
go out on it.
That's the messed up part about these bitches have an ego, and it's mostly because of the P ways. They ruined that shit. Anytime you start glorifying the fives, the fours, and like I said before, I mean, we might as well just all start talking like fucking Kermit. Oh, it's Miss Piggy, she's
Yeah,
great, she's just wonderful.
yeah.
I don't know
And
what
what
the hell is
happened
wrong.
was they trained these dudes to talk to like thousands and thousands of women. Bro, talk to as many as women as you can remember. It's a numbers game. So
Facts.
they approach a lot of random women, and then these women get an ego boost, and then they're like, I feel like I can get a better guy than the guys that I previously had gotten. So their ego grows and they feel like they can get the hottest dude out there. So they got to stick up their ass like they're the shit. And again, this what happened. Like it's because of men, because we don't understand our value. We simp. We don't have standards, and this is where we're at. So
I mean, think of how much. Oh, my bad.
Go ahead. You're fine.
No, think of how much worse that shit is online, though. Like, that's bad enough in real life. Like, online, you have to do that because you have no way to interact in depth. So you just got to take the shotgun approach and approach every woman. You got to swipe right on every chick. So you end up with that exact same scenario times 1,000.
Yep.
And it was a situation where I was sitting at a bus stop, and this chick, I'm just minding my own business. I'm not trying to like flirt or trying to get no numbers or trying to get with no chick at all. I'm just minding my own business. And this random ass bitch came and sit right next to me, arms rubbing against mine, her leg all rubbing against mine and shit. I'm like, damn, like, what the fuck going on? And all I did was say, hey to this bitch, and she gets up and she walks away. I'm like, bitch, you just came and intentional. I mean, like, it was all intentional, bro. She did this shit on purpose. She just came and sit next to me, got the rubbing up against me, my arm and shit, my leg and shit. And all I did was say, what's up? She gets up and walk away. I'm like, damn, so bitches will go that far just to get validation?
Like I've been trying to tell a lot of guys, these women are just not good people. They're just not good people.
Right. Man, I be having bitches like coming up to me, grinding up on me at the club and shit like that, and you know what I'm saying? And you try to like get in the groove with her, but and then she push you off. Like, what type of shit is that? Like, bitches will come in your space just to embarrass you, bro. Yeah. Like, they would come into your space just to embarrass you. They would approach you just to embarrass you. They would initiate a conversation with you just to embarrass you, bro. They would approach you just to embarrass you, bro. It's no lie. Choosing signals my ass. Fuck that shit. Choosing signals. Fuck that. No such thing as choosing signals, man.
You got chosen to be rejected. That's what you got chosen for.
Say that again. Say that one more time.
I said you got chosen to be rejected. That's what you got chosen for.
Yeah, a lot of women do this, and gentlemen, gentlemen, there's nothing wrong with walking away from the whole scene thing. Trying to approach women, trying to get into the dating scene, just walk away. If you feel like if you're having these situations, because I know a lot of men are having these problems, but they just don't want to accept reality. But if you know that you're not having luck, and if it's getting overwhelmed to the point like, damn, these hoes are just evil as fuck, just walk away. There's no harm in walking away. When you walk away, basically it's not cowering. It's basically you're accepting reality, and you understand, like, you know what, this is reality. This is how these hoes are. It's not going to change. So, you know, I'm just going to go my own way and just try to live a peaceful life.
Right.
You know? And that's what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? You know, be in monk mode, and it changed my mindset, JMO, because like since I've been monk mode for a couple months, I don't have a desire to go and pursue women anymore or try to have sex with them. It's just a waste of time. I'd rather make money. Because my goal is try to retire before I'm 40. That's my goal. So instead of me trying to stress chasing them hoes, I'm trying to, you know, prepare my future. So, and again, monk mode's not for everybody, but if you really want to, you know, discipline yourself and you want to, you know, focus strictly on you, hey, it's the way to go, man. And it's less stress because, like, all the weights are off your shoulders because you're not worried about the pressure of society. You're not worried about, man, I need to get a girl today. You're not worried about all this shit because your mindset is that shit doesn't matter. I need to think about the long term.
Right. Facts. Because you got men that's going to go out tonight and trying to get lucky and things like that. And there's going to be a bunch of women out there that mislead these men. Like, I give you another story. I was at the club one time, and this chick approached me and got to dancing up on me, grinding up on me, and all types of shit, bro, the whole night. until the club let out, bro. When the club let out, I left. This bitch, like a block or two away to the parking lot, this bitch chased me down, bro, and gave me her number, bro. And then I tried to hit her up, and it went nowhere. It went nowhere. So that's why I'm saying, like, choosing signals, what? Like, what is
She
choosing signals, bro?
probably wanted you to close the deal that night. I mean, I don't know.
Women are socially awkward and they do shit in the spur of the
Yeah.
moment like children do. I mean,
I think, yeah, I think, my bad. I think she
Oh, it's all
probably
good.
wanted you. She probably wanted you to both of y'all to leave the club and go fuck instead of dancing all night. I don't know. That's probably just me, but she probably wanted you to close the deal and fuck her that night. But it don't really matter. But yeah, but women are fucking weird. Like, if you're right, they're just they're
Yeah,
hard to
they're
understand.
they're fucking crazy. I mean, I remember when I was around 18, I dated this stupid chick only for about a month, and she said some shit to me, man. Like, I wouldn't even really call it a day, more like we just fucking hung out, and she got mad that I wasn't trying to like screw her immediately. And this is back when I was like very Roman Catholic or whatever. I got the funniest comeback on her because I had this cat that I was feeding or whatever, well, stray cat or whatever. And so as I'm walking away from school and shit, she's like, "That's why you ain't ever gonna get any pussy." Cat comes up, I pick up the cat, it's like, hey, bitch, the pussy comes to me. I just fucking walked away from that chick. Man. These bitches out of their fucking mind.
Damn.
I'd rather be around animals, be around these damn bitches. I mean, not much of a
That's what
difference, but damn.
That's what I'm
That's a
saying.
fact.
And
Bro,
and
hey, and Shadow Monk, man, don't think she wanted me to fuck within that night, cause bitches play games, bro. I had a bitch drive like 4 hours to come see me, bro. The whole time she playing games, bro. Like I'm trying to make moves and shit like that, bro. So don't assume that just because a
I'm
chick
not
does this
assuming.
and
It
no,
was just
I'm
a
sorry,
maybe.
no, yeah, but th- bruh, if she would have wanted it to go down, nothing would have stopped it, nothing. Nothing at all, bro. It wasn't nothing that I could have said or did to ruin that moment whatsoever. If she really wanted things to happen that night, it would have went down. Trust me. I guarantee you, bro. If she wanted it to really go down, it would have.
To be honest, this stuff is very simple, gentlemen. Like I said, just walk away. You don't have to deal with these problems. Simple as that. It's just simple. You don't want to
It's a
get
fact.
played. Just walk away. Just don't deal with them. I don't talk to these motherfuckers no more. If I go to the store, I just get what I need to get and I get the fuck out. I don't talk to them. I don't initiate conversation with them. We good. Now, and again, if you're trying to get with women, try to fuck, these are the things you're going to have to deal with. And yeah, it's frustrating, but guess what? You want to play in the game? Guess what? The game's going to play you, most likely. You're going to have to deal with the consequences. The consequences is bullshit, games, etc. Lots of stuff. But all this stuff can be avoided if you just walk away. Even if these hoes approach you, just ignore them. Simple. But again, it's up to you. Not tell guys what to do, but if you're sick and tired of the games and all the bullshit, just walk away. Why stress? Why get upset? Because I used to get upset over this shit, trying to figure things out.
Right.
But then now I realize, like, you know what? This shit's not worth getting mad over. I'm just gonna walk away and just do me, and then less stress. So
Because understand this, Shadow Monk. Men are not approaching women at the capacity that they used to. That's why you have women online complaining about men not approaching. So women have to like go through this. Oh, let me approach him, and then reject him. You know, like women are stooping to a whole new low now, bro. They going to a whole new, because men aren't approaching women like that for real, no more. To be honest with you, women are approaching men and rejecting those same men that they approach to get that validation. So that's why I tell men, even if she approaches you, don't take it as if she wants to be with you.
Isn't it like this in Asia, like the Eastern Asian states, where more and more often you have the women approaching the men than vice versa?
Yeah, especially with around Valentine's Day or their equivalent of it with the chocolates and stuff. They call them leftover women, I believe. And yeah, I mean, even the hikimoris and and those guys, a lot of them have just checked out. They've ghosted. They've checked it out of society completely. You know, they'll invest into a hobby or buy a love doll, and they one guy I think
Yep.
married an AI. I think he married like a fucking AI or some shit.
Yeah.
Man, there's a few that did that. I think there's one dude that might have married an AI. I know there's one dude that married a fucking game character on a fucking handheld. Like it's
Yeah.
Bruh.
And real quick on that, that's kind of weird marrying that, but shout out to those guys in those Asian countries. The difference between men in America and them is that those guys in Asia, they accept reality. They're like, okay, these women don't want me. They don't find me attractive. Okay, cool. I'll just get a doll and just try to live a peaceful life. They accepted reality. But a lot of guys here, though, they're still willing to play the game. So
Well,
That's a
if they
fact.
get fucked over.
That's a fact.
Yep, knock yourself
And-
out.
And shout out to you, Shadow Monk, because it's like every time I go on Instagram, and I use my Instagram to promote my project. I don't go on there for personal reasons anymore. I just promote my projects and that's it. I notice every time I go on any of my social medias, they're always sending me suggestions for some Instagram model or
Yep.
some fucking
Me too.
uh,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, they all these suggestions for all these random Instagram models, bro. Like, at first, you used to have to know a person. You used to have to like ask a person for their shit, like in order to follow them or to add them or to like accept
Yeah, and
their
sometimes,
requests. But now they just bombard you with all these Instagram models and shit.
yeah, most of the time back then, the people that you followed, they'll recommend their friends too, for you to follow them. So yeah, like the algorithm has changed on Instagram and some other social media sites. So
Yeah, and when
Yeah,
you said
man.
it, I noticed it, bro. Speak on it some more, man. Because right when you mentioned that, bro, I started to notice it right off the bat. I was like, you know what? Damn, this shit is crazy.
yeah, I knew that.
Shadow Monk was right.
Nah, man, it's just they want men on the plantation as much as possible, but they're also going by not only that, but they're also going by how many men go on these women's profiles. We also got to be real with that too. A lot of these motherfuckers, they go on their profiles and like their shit. Let's just keep it a buck. So in the algorithm, they're going to assume like, he's a guy. So 9 times out of 10, he's going to follow this girl. He's going to follow that girl. So they're going by a law of probability. So if we all made Instagrams, then they're automatically going to assume that we're going to follow these women. So they're going to recommend them to our channels. Hey, follow this girl, follow this girl. Because most guys, they're going to follow them anyway. So,
Bro, it
Hey,
is
no cap.
Yeah, that shit is monetized social decline. It's like capitalism is just a vulture feeding on a dead society, man.
yep.
Right.
Yep.
And Batman, I'm sorry, Shadow Monk, I'm not gonna even cap, bro. I'm guilty of that shit because I like one pic of a bitch feet, and all of a sudden I was flooded. The next day I was flooded with a bunch.
Yep. And then the algorithm, because once she starts liking a photo, then the algorithm's gonna recommend like similar profiles for like even the people that she follows too, like her model friends or whatever. That's what's gonna happen. You guys gotta be careful.
Yeah, be careful, man. Be careful out there, man. I can attest to that, man. I'm not
Because
ashamed.
guess what? And real quick too, because when you go on Google search, when you type in something, you're not searching it. The algorithm's doing it for you. You don't search your own shit. You get the results that they give you. So keep that in mind. How did Amazon figure out that I like this?
They listen.
Yep, they listen to you.
Facts. You order something off Amazon and they giving you ads on your Facebook, on your Instagram. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Even Google, Facebook, everything is listening.
Yeah,
YouTube
they're
the
spying on you
same.
right now. Yeah.
I told you about AI just processing all that random information y'all think is nascent. Like, okay, you move your mouse over to the left every time fucking earplugs come up, or you go to the page of fucking camera lenses and you stay there for 10 minutes. All those little things y'all think are irrelevant, those little human habits, they're being tracked and processed. And by the time the AI puts everything together, there's a profile built on you, knowing shit about you probably don't know about yourself.
Yep.
Right. And every time I go out and like I eat at a restaurant or something, and then I leave, my phone is sending me like a notification, like, how did you like this restaurant? Rate it from 1 to 5. You know, I'm like, damn, how about damn?
Well,
Your location
Well,
data.
Even if I go to
You-
the grocery
you gotta turn it off.
retail store, it's asked me the same. I work in a retail
You-
store called Kaufland. It's like
You pro-
Walmart.
Oh, yeah,
For
probably
America.
put the tracking thing on, but they're tracking you anyway. That doesn't really mean anything, but you got to turn the tracking thing on, just like on Facebook. You can choose if people want to track you or not. I mean, they're going to track you regardless, but they got that option that a lot of people don't know about, like that tracking system. So, of course, they're going to know,
They
like,
asked
hey,
me
how do
how
you
to
enjoy
rate
this?
our store, but I work over there. Work there.
And it's so
So why?
funny, right? And it's so funny on Facebook. They'll say, "Hey, you were near this person. You were near that person. You were near that person at a place."
Right.
What?
Yet they can do that too.
That's new.
So,
Hey,
that
that's
shit's been
scary
out.
as hell. That's
It's been that feature's been out for a while. To wherever you go to.
Because
a
I
place.
only use Facebook so that I can video chat with my mother in Romania, and that's it. I don't have Instagram, no Snapchat, no nothing.
Yeah.
That's enough. It only takes one.
Yep.
how you feel about it, Black Wolf?
He might be AFK.
Hello?
Yeah, we
Black
hear
Wolf,
you.
you there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. And,
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna close in 15 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay. I guess it kind of blacked out. Oh,
Yeah, I'm getting tired too.
yeah.
That always seems to happen. Go ahead.
It's just a long day for everybody, I guess. I was really gonna say, you really gotta ghost these women, not physically, but just everybody needs to be like Waldo. Like everybody remember them damn books. I try to be like Waldo, hide in plain fucking sight. You know, let no one know you're there, but just be there.
Yeah. Man, that's really it. You know, fuck 15 minutes. I'm tired. So we're about to close. Does anyone have a closing statements? And I want to ask you guys this: for like, do y'all want the panels to? Do y'all want the streams to be like 2 hours most, to where we're not on here for like 4 or 5 hours, or like what do you guys think?
Well, let's see, how many hours is what's the time it's been?
I think it's been about 3 or 4.
Yeah, 3 hours and 47 minutes.
I mean, as long as it's like just under 4, it's good. I mean, we got a good
Okay.
synergy going, 3 or 5 people, but yeah, let it be like well, normally how I do mine. It just really depends on how you feel. If you feel like 2 hours, hell, do 2 hours. Feel like if it's great, do 4 or something. But yeah, when don't try to do 4 or 5 back to back, because you saw what happens. I did, wore me out quick.
Yeah, because I remember before when I was doing these streams, motherfuckers wanted to talk, which was good, not bad. 7 hours. I'm like, damn.
Whoa,
Damn.
that's too much.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. But yeah, so
Yeah.
because I'm busy too, and you know we all need rest and stuff, and I like to relax. But yeah, so does anyone have any last words? And shout out to you, Jeremy Warner. Any last words, gentlemen, before I close this out?
Well, yeah, I'll go first. Women play too damn much. When they come to play, walk away. That's it. Stay away from them. Ghost. Be like Waldo. And just live your fucking life. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is live and die, and what you do in the middle of that is yours. Your life is your own. You don't owe the world shit. You don't owe anybody your time, your money, your energy, and all roads lead to MGTOW. live well, and be free.
Anyone's next before we go ahead?
Nope.
Not just with women, society as a whole. Like most of the men give off the same type of energy that women give off. It's no different when you're dealing with blue pill society, man. You have to be aware of the men as well as the women.
Jack Nickelback, you got anything?
All right. Yeah, I guess. All right. Two things. One, don't be nice, be fair. And as I say on Mystery School, to quote Uncle Ben, with no power comes no responsibility. So that's where it is.
Yes, sir. Harry Cunny, any last words, brother?
No, just do your own thing. That's pretty much it. Because that's the very most important thing. Be happy, do your own thing. Makes what
That's
you
what's
feel
up.
good.
Yeah, you're right, man. And I'm really glad that you guys came on, but especially you, Harry Cunny. I'm pretty glad that you came on too, because you're from Germany and you're seeing this stuff. So I'm just so glad that this stuff is spreading
Yeah, and I'm
worldwide.
actually glad to be, because I'm learning so much.
Appreciate it, man. And the
So I
learning never
can make a
stops.
difference between what's here and over there.
You can only do what you can do, but at the end of the day, look out for you. And how old are you?
28.
28. So you're still young. So yeah, man, I really appreciate you coming on, all you fellas, man. It's been a good stream. I know I say I'll do this every Friday, but I'll probably do these type of streams like every other Friday, so I can relax on one Friday and then because I want to enjoy my weekends, because work has just been very busy. So I try to do these kind of streams for everybody. I upgraded
Yeah, I
it,
understand.
so
Because I work in retail and I have always different types of shifts, from 9 to 5 or 10 to 6, 6 to 2 a.m., from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. or 1 a.m. and it's always different. Now I'm lucky I got 2 weeks off, so that's why I'm even here now.
Yeah, and appreciate it, man. And it's an honor, and I appreciate everyone that came
I
out
feel
to
honored,
watch.
because I'm the new kid around here.
I feel honored to be here too. Everybody, Sean Monk's a great guy. We should all feel honored that that he took the time and had the time to make this stream. And by the way, I hope I didn't look like I was checking out or anything. I guess I dozed off a little bit earlier.
Hey, bro, I'm tired too, man. I'm sleepy too. And everybody, by the way, subscribe to Black Wolf's channel. He has really good content.
I'm gonna check some more later.
Oh yeah, definitely check out Black Wolf's content, man. He's
Because
really.
now in 8 minutes it's always 6 in the morning, and I'm gonna have no more stuff to do.
Oh, but yeah, everyone, please. And Black Wolf put it in the chat. Please subscribe to this brother's channel. He does open panels too. It's really interesting stuff. Good comedy. He's very smart. He knows how to break things down to its deepest level. So please, I'm telling you, subscribe to Black Wolf's channel. Like, it's good shit. And he don't hold no prisoners. So if you're coming up in his channel, try to start some shit, I'm telling you, man, he's gonna take your heart out of your chest and stomp on it.
Thanks, man. And man, shout out to you too. I mean, everyone here is like a brother to me, and I just appreciate just being able to be here. I'm also on Discord if anyone wants to talk to me there. But we need to just keep in touch so we can help each other, and that's what it's all about. I always learn a lot from Shadow Monk and talking to everybody, and I appreciate just being allowed to be here. That's a great honor for me.
Same.
Appreciate it. Yeah,
as long as I have the time.
And also, I want to thank that troll. I'm serious. I want to thank that troll from earlier. You're making it stronger because think about it. If we're having trolls coming in, that shows that we're doing something.
Yeah, shout out to Nipple Man. You the man,
Yep.
dog.
Thank you because
He's
you
the
know he
VIP
did.
for now.
Yep. He motivated me to come even stronger. Thank you. Appreciate it. So yes, I'm not gonna hold you guys up. Black Wolf, I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow. I don't know if you're gonna do a stream tomorrow night or not. Are you gonna be doing the stream to let everyone know, or you're?
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the stream sometime tomorrow. Hopefully, I make it back early. I mean, I'm always like lagging it a bit, but yeah, it's gonna. I'm gonna be doing one of those tomorrow. Hopefully, I can get McTown the wind on it. You know, and he's a cool dude.
I'm gonna hang out with this guy. Yeah, he is. I'm gonna hang out with this guy tomorrow, and we're gonna go to a Chinese buffet just to chill. You know, talk about life and stuff. So yeah, it's time to get out the house. So yeah, man. So that's really it, man. So again, I want to thank you guys for coming to watch the stream on this Friday night. If you're gonna go get drunk, do whatever. But as always, thank you for coming in. God bless y'all, and peace.
Peace.